Well, everyone's here, so we are ready to get started.
Okay, so we have the boss fight, yeah?
Yes.
Do you have the other thing loaded up?
What do you mean?
For Donovan.
Oh, his new image, right. Thank you for reminding me, because no, I don't have
Does
that.
Donovan have a new image?
Well, he does in certain state.
Yeah.
He has to trigger it. You'll see.
All right. Make it a 1v1 and rename it Donovan, but he's like the avatar. Save.
Oh, you could name it Demigod question mark?
No, nah, I'm gonna make it really funny and long so that when it's in the the initiative tracker, it says Donovan, but like the avatar, because I think that's gonna be fucking hilarious.
It's gonna cut off halfway through.
Is that because of your ASMR trait?
Yes.
Yes, it's a combination of things.
All right. Let me.
I mean, I think I've only once used an Azamar, and that was with a Paladin of Conquest, and it was
Yeah, this
only
is my
and
first
it was
time.
only the Necrotic Shroud.
Yeah, this is my first time ever playing anything other than human or humanoid extensively. I mean, I know
Yeah.
Asimov humanoid, but the bonuses are definitely not human. Like
I mean, you're semi-divine.
that's what I'm
It, it,
saying. Like I've
it
never
will make
played
sense.
anything. I've never played anything outside of the basic. Oh, you get a bonus feat, or oh, you can see in the dark, etc., etc.
I am a human fighter. I am not basic.
Exactly. Exactly. Or barbarian in my case.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, we are ready to go. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All righty through. Everybody watching the live stream, thank you so much for coming out. Please make sure to smash that like button while you're here. Hop in the chat, leave a couple chats. I see you, Crafty Armor, a Dash Falcon, our number one Actually, is Dash Falcon our number one donator still these days? Yes, he is. Corrupt Falcon, our number one donator at $235. Crafty Armor, we love to see you here. Thank you for coming out. As always, thank you guys for being here, showing support. We love to see you in chat. Love to see you smashing that like button. Make sure to tap that notification bell as well if you haven't already. Smash that sub button if you haven't. Hey, Dungeon Lord Jay here too. Holy shit, what's up? The big man himself. Oh my god. If you haven't already, make sure to go check out Dungeon Lord Jay's Ooze Week video. It is absolutely amazing. What a banger. Sadly, I didn't get to participate in Ooze Week this year, but maybe next year I will get to participate in whatever fun event he crafts up for the community. But without further ado, let us hop into Dungeons and Dragons for today. We continue with the Dragon of Icespire Peak. All right, everybody, as always, when I say your name, do your usual introductions, and let's go. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back today with another episode of Dragon of Icespire Peak. I am so excited to continue this campaign and to continue this adventure with these lovely, lovely players that I have joining me today. Where we left off last week, for all of you people watching at home, or any of you new people watching at home, we finally made our way to the Butterskull Ranch, which has been by orcs. The group did not have the time to make their way out in the past 2 days, so finally getting out to here, they found it completely destroyed. Buildings burned. Other than the crops, everything else was in shambles and rubble, other than one also large building, the main cabin of the Butterskull Ranch, which, upon approaching it, they would find all of the windows open. Donovan would make his way around the entire bottom floor of the building, sneaking very stealthily, and finding that in each room there are several orcs. They would make their way back he would make his way back to the rest of the group to reconverge with them, and then tell them, as such, all the orcs are inside. Which is where exactly we pick up today. And with that, let us now introduce our lovely cast of players. At the top, and the greatest of all the were-orcs ever to be found, is Garok Ratfist. No, I'm kidding, Stonefist.
Hello, my name is Garok Ratfist. I am a cleric of the damn it, I do this every time. Twilight Domain. I'm also one of the leaders of the Cult of the Mother.
Correctamundo. From there, we have a dashing ASMR who believes himself to be a fae. The one, the only, Donovan Willows.
Hello, I'm King. I played Donovan in this campaign. I am a draconic sorcerer who is a playmaker and money shaker who also put Garak in the seat of power for the cult of the mother.
From there, we have the most tenacious Goliath you will ever meet. The one, the only, Tharn Ironclad.
Hello, I'm Kun. I play Thorn Ironclad, a hill Goliath, Iconite fighter, soon to be multiclassing into on the right path.
From there, we have two more players who sadly will not be joining us today. Over here at the very far side, we have Ivan, our Tabaxi Artificer, multi-class into Cleric of the Trickery domain. And we have Kazuki, our Fairy Pixie hybrid, who is a Barbarian Rogue Thief, no current Barbarian subclass. With that, we start today's session and Ivan, his curiosity getting the better of him. Donovan, as you came back, you coming around the side of the building, you would have seen Ivan made his way up to one of the windows of this log cabin building. Peering inside the open window, he would see the makeshift kitchen. Well, makeshift kitchen now, as it was a once pristine, very well kept kitchen, but it is completely destroyed from the inside by what lurks within. That being, of course, corrupted orcs. These corrupted orcs being a sign of the corrupted king. Something the group long feared would be lurking for them at this Butterskull Ranch. They were hoping for regular orcs, but of course, no, it could never be regular orcs. It's always the corrupted bastards. Peering inside, Ivan would see them having taken over this kitchen, turning it into something known as a mush pit. Garak, you would know this very well, being an orc yourself, not because you practiced the mush pit, but because you have obviously researched your race. You're a very book-driven man, and being interested in your own culture, you would have learned that in the past, very far in the past, when orcs were much more barbaric, and sadly still practiced by savage orcs who have gone crazy or have been cursed with madness. The mush pit is a tribal celebration of victory in battle, where the orcs would collect the dead remains from the battlegrounds, both friend and foe, sacking them together in leather-bounded flesh balls, and then suspending them from ceilings over metal pots boiling with water, a less disgusting meat stew that would then be feasted upon to celebrate their victory in battle. And upon Ivan seeing this mush pit, these orcs feasting on this stew of rot and fester, he instantly begins to gag. As he is a tabaxi, his senses are much more sharp, especially his sense of smell. And because sadly he is not here, he cannot make the constitution save needed from him to not vomit in this moment, which means he automatically fails it with a critical a natural one. Which means he instantly begins to gag. And Ivan, being the cowardice cat he is, would then have to make another con save to try not to flee from this site, which he obviously also critical fails. So, Ivan instantly begins to sprint, running past you, Donovan, before you even have a chance to speak. And you see leaping from your side, who had been sitting on your shoulder, Kazuki storms off after him, turning to you all quickly, seeing him run off into the distance and saying, hold on, one moment. Here we go. And the lovely Kazuki had the time to give us a voice recording. Anyone who wants to listen to it can listen to it now. I will be playing it for stream.
Okay.
Ivan? Guys, I'm gonna chase after him. You take the catch him. I'll be right back.
With that, Kazuki leaps from Donovan's shoulder, seeing Ivan run off, and chases after him, both of them disappearing. Hopefully to return to help you off in battle, but it is unsure at this current moment. With that being the case, Donovan, Garak, and Tharn, before we start, actually, please make sure, if you haven't already, to smash that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. Make sure to also smash that sub button. If you're not already a part of the Orphan Guild, please join us here. It helps more than you can ever imagine. And make sure to also tap that like button and leave a comment down below about your favorite part of today's episode. And now, without further ado, Garak, Tharn, and Donovan, what do you all do after witnessing Kazuki and Ivan flee?
Okay, so Donovan's going to sort of sneak over to the remaining two members of the party and tell them, Thorn, I think you should drink the potion Ivan made for you. I will drink the one he made for me. And I'm thinking we draw the orc out in a false sense of security before we begin combat.
Sure, that's fine by me. I will, however, be summoning my echo before we do anything.
Okay.
And as
Jurak?
you clench your butt cheeks, Tharn, and you summon the might of your will, boop.
Mini me. Oh, not mini me.
You can place him down wherever you want.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I know I was doing something. I gotta open the owlbell. And
Let's see that potion of resilience. That is. What is it again?
Plus
Plus
one
2. Oh, plus 1 AC for 10 minutes. I think it was.
is it plus 1 or plus 2? I think it might be plus 2. I don't know.
No, plus 1. I wrote it down.
Okay. And I know I basically get blessed from the potion of boldness.
All right, I let everyone know. I can only save us one time. All right, I got 2 revivifies, and I got, and I think I can only do a mass healing word with a 3rd level too. So it's either mass healing word or revivify, one or the other.
When did you gain the ability to measure your spellcasting ability in singular amounts?
I read. The fuck? What?
Yes.
I read everything about this motherfucking cult the second I joined it. I'm not retarded. Maybe just
When
a
did you
little
have time
retarded.
to read?
He can feel it in his balls. He can feel how much magic he has left in his sack.
Yeah, I
Man.
bet he can. The only thing I can feel is a demon in my penis.
Yeah, see, that's your problem for being
Really,
a
though?
warlock, dumbass. You got a demon in your schmeenus.
I can feel my spells in my balls. All you can feel is a demon.
Sounds like you two have a bunch of STDs, and I'm just scot free of anything.
All right. You need to calm down. Your rage is stored in your balls. So if your balls aren't feeling nothing, that means you got no rage, man.
Yeah, he doesn't have it yet. That's true. When he gets his rage, then it'll be stored in his balls.
Does that mean his nuts ain't dropped yet?
Yeah, essentially.
Now he can feel how many Echo Knights he has left in his balls. That's what ball sense he gets right now.
Infinite amounts.
His right testicle will be the age. Anyway.
I can just imagine an orc walking out like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, when he finally multi-classes the barbarian, one nut will be red, one nut will be ethereal, and it'll be like that's the way he measures his power. Okay. Anyway, as you summon the ethereal version of yourself, Tharn, using your Echo Knight, and Donovan and Garak, you guys prepare for battle. What do you guys do?
Alright, I drink the potion, and then I prepare to put on a show. I say, the orc's name is Ood, right?
That's their
The
captain.
big boss.
Yes, the captain.
Correct.
Is he? Alright, we don't know if he's here, but we're assuming he is because he serves with these men. So, Donovan will begin speaking in the Orcish. Ood, are you here?
You call out. How loud do you scream?
As loud as he can.
Okay. You bellow, Uruk, are you here? And absolute silence. No response is heard. And after a few seconds, you do see the front door creak open slowly.
Can I whisper to Garak I am gonna whisper to Garak like he's gonna get us killed, isn't he?
I think so.
You guys know this is a setup. I literally
Last time this happened, this ended very terribly.
I am whispering. You can't hear it. Even
I
though
could also just message you. Like,
But you all
Yes,
see the door creak open just enough to where the door is now ajar, but you can't see inside because the door opens from the out. So it opens outwards, and you can see it. So it's like, hold on. Drawing tool. So it's like that.
Oh boy, oh boy.
oh.
Okay.
That's very bad for stairs.
But it's very good for plot. Suck a dick.
That's fair. That's fair. I might make a bad decision here. Can I mage hand the door open?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Making a bet.
You
Alright,
cast the
I mage
cantrip,
hand the door open. Which ow?
and the door opens up.
You're all gonna get us killed.
Okay, this one's on go.
Am I in rat form right now or in orc form?
You are. Oh, actually, you're in rat form. You cannot cast Mage Hand cantrip.
Okay, well I'm going to change and do that.
Oh, you changed into your rat form specifically to fight. Letting you know.
Yes.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you will be wasting
thought-
one of your
oh,
transformations. Yeah, you.
Well, I thought it was to sneak, but we're not really sneaking no more.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
you
Just
can do it either way.
yelled.
No, that's not on me.
What? Let me do it because I can do it without any.
Yeah. I'll let him do it, and I'm gonna stay as a rat.
Perfect. Okay, there we go. So, Donovan, instead, you are the one who uses... Garak, you lean over to Donovan, you whisper to him, hey, use Mage Hand to open the door all the way. And Donovan, you oblige, you do such, and you open the door all the way. Now that the door is open all the way, you can see in just a little bit, but still, you can't really, like... Oh, actually, is the door not open? What? There was a door that... I'm very confused what has happened. Did I accidentally delete that door? Hold on. I did. I accidentally deleted that door. Okay, there we go.
Oh no.
The door's back, and now it's no longer deleted. So yeah,
Okay.
now you can see the light going in there. That's still all you can see, because at your current angle, that's all you guys can see. But the door is
Well,
now all the way open.
Donovan will step forward.
Okay. You slowly approach the steps. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Stopping right there, you can see just barely the legs and side of an arm of a corrupted orc. He is definitely staring. You can tell 100% his foot is like directly facing the door. He's staring at the door.
Even with dark vision, that's all I can see.
It's currently light out. It's just the angle. It's daytime, it's daytime,
Yeah.
so there's no darkness. It's just at the angle you're standing. That's literally all you can see.
You never played
Who
Counter-Strike.
built this
Angling.
house? It's mad impractical. It's very impractical.
I told you, this is a plot house, man.
It's
It's
fucking
gotta be.
D&D, man. Wizards of the Coast made this map, not me.
Well, they need to get this shit off topic. Back on topic. Donovan will have his hands up as he walks into the house.
Okay, so you walk up the steps.
Yes.
All right, your hands are like lifted. You're holding your staff in one hand.
I'm following him.
Okay,
Yes.
and as you walk into the site, you walk up the stairs. The orcs see you. You instantly see two of the orcs. This one and this one, 4 and 5, are holding their hatchets, one in each hand, covered in blood and rust. And then the very one far at the back, number 6, he already has an arrow loaded. It's pulled all the way back and ready to fire. They're looking at you with bloodlust in their eyes. But seeing your hands raised, something pierces through the corruption. A bit of honor still residing within them. They don't attack instantly, but that could change at any moment. Act quickly.
Speaks to the orcs in general. He says, "We seek the captain of your squad, Ook." He's
They look to
speaking
each
in
other.
orc.
They look to each other. You say Uruk. 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 Roll persuasion at advantage for saying the word Uruk.
Okay.
I roll against it.
Oh no! Don't roll against it. Don't
Okay.
do that.
Give me the number.
That's how it works.
Give me a moment. I know that's how it works because I'm being silly. One moment. I need to check what his bonus is. I think it's a +8, but I want to be sure.
Okay.
You
charisma-based casters.
Yeah, we are
Disgusting.
really good at what we do,
Yeah.
and what we do isn't very good.
Take a funny die. That was pretty good, Donovan.
Thank you. That's a +7.
+7. Okay.
So, not what's his name? I thought he was someone else.
Hey, where's Gilbert?
No one asked a damn question about that. Should have asked sooner. He's still back in the cart. His bitch ass didn't come.
No. We know where Gilbert is. Remember, Gilbert went to get go. I can probably stay behind because he's a fucking coward who admitted he would kill us all or leave us all to save his own skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave you guys a DM NPC, but the first one I made a bad one, and you guys just haven't found another one to replace him for some reason.
We can replace him with Jenny. It's just gonna take a minute.
Gilbert was
It doesn't help.
I was like, because Gilbert, the name Gilbert literally comes from I ran under a game under a DM, and the DM
That's a
sucked.
12.
Anytime I made it was a 12. You had a 12.
Yes, I need to use that funny die.
Okay.
The funny die is what, is it a D6 or a D4?
It's a D6 currently.
It also doesn't help the fact that our resident shit talker is shit talking all over our bar.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, Gilbert, the character Gilbert and the name Gilbert comes from I played a game under this DM, and anytime I made a dick joke or a fart joke or any kind, I was playing my character Brood, which is very obviously like burpy and fart heavy. He would literally like make me roll con saves to take damage. So I left his campaign because that was really awful. And then I took that character. He put that character in his campaign. This character Gilbert's Congo, and I took it, and he's just this. I made him this awful character because of it.
No, that explains why he's so damn insufferable.
Yeah, he's meant to be as such to shit on that DM.
Yeah, that's a 16 with the funny dice, by the way.
16? All right. Barely passing the 15 rolled.
Woo!
They look at
Damn,
you,
man.
and one of them speaks. The one in the very far back, the archer. Why do you seek, Master Uruk?
To which Donovan replies, "We have seen the truth of this Lord and know that the way is to serve the Master."
He squints at you. The Master?
Uruk will know what I am speaking of.
They look at each other. They look back to you. And the one in the back who was speaking to you says, "If you're gonna lie, you better know what you're lying about, boy. He is not a master. He is our king! The corrupted king!" He is not, nope. They have never once referred to him as the master. He is always referred to as the king. If you were to call him a master and not a king to his face, he would kill you on the sight. That's how petty the guy is, the corrupted king is. Yeah, of course. The guys like that are always petty like that.
Wait a minute, that's literally the same thing, though.
It's a synonym.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not the same
yeah. And
word.
if you call a king a lord, he's gonna take your head off if he's a shitty king, and that usually is the case.
You suck, Donovan.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry.
Donovan.
Make
What?
me a deck save, buddy boy.
You had one job.
Look at this.
If
Yeah,
only you were a monk at this point.
Can I mage hand block the arrow?
That's not how Mage Hand works. Nope.
No, that's not much.
Drive out the air.
Him is being a jackass apparently in this moment.
Okay, hold on. What you just said there is applicable. Grabbing it out of the air. Make a dex save at disadvantage.
What? Wait, what?
But you are going to have to wait. You're going to have to turn back to your regular form, so you're wasting your transformation. Are you okay with that?
I mean, we're.
Where's the mage hand from Donovan?
Donovan's not mage handing. Donovan's just trying to dodge the
Where the fuck
arrow.
is my sheet? Oh, it's up here.
But Donovan,
Okay, hold up.
Donovan
Let me
mage
look at my
handed the
rat
door
hand.
open, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's currently trying to dodge out of the way of an arrow. He's not going to have time to try to grab the arrow out of the air with mage hand.
Man, what a noob.
Oh shit.
But Garak can bonus action transform and still have his action, which means I would argue that he could quickly bonus transform back enough and try to grab it with mage hand, but it's still going to be a disadvantage because that's a fucking bitch of a grab.
I mean, I would argue
And also,
that
it's also because
probably
Garak is going off of barely any information. He probably heard what the orc said and had as much time to react as Donovan, but he's obviously down the stairs, so he's not like he's seeing the arrow even coming. He's gonna have to do this last second.
Is it 3 per long rest? Is that what?
Yes,
is
you
that
have
right
three.
down there?
You have
That
3
down
total
right?
per long rest, and you've used 1 so far.
This would be the one.
Yes, the one you're currently in is the one you used. So transforming back doesn't cost you anything. You'd still have 2 left.
Yeah, I guess I do it.
Okay. All right, you drop your transformation, turning back into your regular self. As you quickly try to mage hand grab the arrow out of the air, roll a disadvantage.
Oh fuck! I forgot I didn't save.
That was
15. So 17.
Wow, 17. I'd set the DC at this for this. You're only level what, 5?
Yeah.
All right, I'll set it at 16, which means that with a 17 you'll pass.
Damn, Donovan.
All right, last second before the arrow strikes Donovan, as Donovan stumbles, trying to dodge out of the way, pretty much tripping over himself, almost falling down the stairs, but not falling down the stairs. Coming face to face with the arrow, he sees it right in front of him, the tip suspended in the air, the mage hand grasped around the shaft of the arrow. But, Donovan, you notice that the arrow has something attached to it. A fuse, which is, of course, lit. Make me another dex save.
Fuck!
Make me another dex save, Donovan.
Are you trying to kill this character? That's what I'm feeling right now.
When the bullshitter gets bullshit thrown at him.
17.
Man.
Wow, you pass it. It's a 16 to pass, so good job. All right.
My mage hand covers it.
No, that doesn't happen because mage hand can't block damage like this is. But Donovan, you literally roll down the stairs. So you are prone,
Holy shit.
but you roll down the stairs, and as the fuse reaches the end, the arrow ignites, exploding. And you take half damage because of a successful save. So, you take 1d12. Oh, 9 explosion damage. 9 fire damage. Sorry. This isn't my homebrew campaign, so there's no explosion damage. Fire damage.
I was gonna say, is this Borderlands?
What would be the difference?
Immunity to fire damage, you still take half the damage of explosion damage because of the force. If you have immunity to force damage, you still take half damage from the fire. If you have vulnerability to either, it becomes 1.5. If you have vulnerability to both, it becomes 2 times.
Who has
Okay.
resistance to
Gotcha.
force?
In my homebrew campaign, players get really crazy shit, like the ability to have devil fruits. So someone has like a gum, so they have like impact resistance. So stuff like that. So yeah, there's ways to get force resistance and all
One
sorts of
Piece
stuff.
campaign, nice.
It's not even one. No,
That's
it's a
crazy.
multiverse campaign. So in the universe, One Piece fruits grow without
Oh, I
the.
thought you meant a literal multiverse campaign.
It
I was
is.
like, wait,
It is. Yeah.
what?
It is. It's so my homebrew campaign is. It takes place in the realm of Sanctuary from Diablo, but some of the bosses the group has fought so far include the Nautilus Necrodrake, which, if anyone's played Subnautica, the skeleton of the Leviathan that you find,
fuck?
the giant underground skeleton that you find. The boss of my campaign used necromancy to bring it back to life and then put it in a lake in the starting area for the group to fight. along with stuff like 40k orcs. They were taken from their world and thrown into this realm. So they have like the ability. They have a special ability that says if they think you're weaker than them, you are weaker than them, and you do half damage, and you have disadvantage on your attacks, because that's how orcs work in 40k. And there's and that's just a little. There's also Pokemon. There is devil fruits. There is soul contracts. There's all.
And
sorts
I
of stuff.
can't have styrofoam.
This is
Come on.
it's my homebrew campaign, and like I said, it's a multiversal campaign that takes place in the realm of Diablo. If anyone's interested, make sure to check out that campaign on my Sundays episodes. It's called Whispers from the Abyss. You can check it out on my channel, or click that little tag right there up on the top of the left screen, baby boy. I don't know why I said
was
baby
gonna
boy.
say that it's Whispers from the Abyss, right?
Yep, that's what Act 1 just hit the final episode. I don't know if it's actually uploaded yet. I have to probably still upload it, but go check that out. It's a great series on my channel. But anyway, without further ado, let's continue the actual campaign at hand. That was a nice little ad. Hey, thank you for that, Donovan. Nice little ad read right there, buddy boy.
Yeah. So after all that, Donovan's tumbling down the stairs, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I forgot orcs are fucking stupid because master would imply king. You can say fuck the king. I've never heard fuck the master."
But
Aren't you even more stupid for not realizing that?
But regardless, as the arrow explodes and you have your little hissy fit, you all have to now roll initiative as combat begins.
I just noticed I have Aura of Vitality, which is as long
Is
as
that-
I have concentration.
I was gonna say that's not permanent, right? That's not like a paladin or.
As long as I have concentration.
But
So and it's a 30-foot radius for all of us.
Damn.
Okay.
As long as you're within 30 foot, you're getting 2d6.
30 foot is big.
What? I love you. Please read your character sheet.
Dude, what? I did not realize I had that.
Hey.
Let's see. I'm Donovan. So initiative is probably.
Holy fuck!
probably
What the
low.
fuck?
What?
Oh, I got a 12 for my initiative.
Initiative tracker is you're all in it.
Oh,
Wait, does initiative?
how did Thorn beat me? What the fuck?
Wait, does initiative
Plus 5.
is blessed applied
My
to
initiative's
initiative?
plus 5. That's
Yes.
I rolled
No,
what
no,
you
it's
got
not.
it
No, it's
at
not.
the end. I, however, have alert.
You do.
So, if anyone wants
think I
to
had that
switch,
too.
if you roll an abysmal roll, you can switch.
do
I
you
am
want
willing.
to switch with me, the caster, who can do damage that they are vulnerable to?
I mean,
Dude,
I
what
have
did
to
Donovan
read
get?
it.
A 0?
I have to read. I can swap
Oh,
my initiative
well.
with one willing ally,
Okay.
and you are not incapacitated. So if you are willing, we can switch.
You got a 12, right,
Yes,
Donovan?
I am willing.
Okay, then we'll switch.
All right, so Tharn, you have a 12 now.
Yeah, and yeah, Donovan is 23.
Okay. God damn.
Thank you.
You said Donovan has a 12?
He did. Now he has a 23. All right. With that, Donovan, you are at the top of initiative as you roll out of the way of the explosion, tumbling back down the stairs as your coat catches flames. Your hair is singed just a little bit. You feel the heat on your precious little face. As you land on your back, you are knocked prone, so you will have to use half your movement to get up.
How far is the stairs?
You are
How
currently
high are the stairs?
they are only a 5 foot the stairs are only a 5 foot incline, and then it is 5 more feet into the door, so it's 10 feet total of movement to get back in to the doorway.
Okay, Donovan is going to have his scales envelop his body, and you see his scales grow as he uses his bonus action to activate innate sorcery, and he will use his movement to charge back into the doorway and fire a chromatic orb.
Do you have any more movement to go in the room, or are you just ending at the stairs?
I'm ending
the
at the
fuck?
stairs in the doorway, but chromatic orb has a range of 90 feet,
I'm just making because if anyone else wants to go in the room, obviously you're in the way, so they're gonna have to make a dex check to get
Go in
past.
the room. Go in the room.
I don't know if I can.
You've used 10 feet of movement to walk, and you used half your movement to get up. So what's your total movement?
30 feet.
You have 30 feet, so you
I believe.
you have 5 feet
Yeah.
left. You can go in the building.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I can throw you further.
All right.
Yes, he will.
Wait,
he will
wait.
into the room. It's not to block the doorway.
All right, perfect.
Wait, the stairs. Oh, you had to get up. Okay, got you.
Yes, and the stairs are arranged. So yeah,
All right, and
So,
who do you
wolf.
fire your chromatic orb at? 4, 5, or 6? One of the two brutes or the archer?
the archer. He probably has the lowest AC.
Okay. You aim for the archer and you fire your chromatic orb. Roll to hit.
The chromatic orb is at level 2
Okay.
or 1. Let me check.
You can upcast it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we will. Excuse me. We'll do level 2.
Do level 2? Okay. Very well. You fire your level 2 chromatic orb. You condense your energy. I'm guessing you use fire. Which element?
Yep, fire.
All right. Firing off a fiery chromatic orb. It launches through the sky. And does it hit the archer? Let's find out.
One moment. I'm double checking to make sure I do this correctly.
We can only hope.
Oh, we're good.
So that's D20. At that, a 23 to hit.
23 hits. The fiery chromatic orb
Okay.
sails through the sky, piercing through the air, boiling the moisture, drying the room out, and striking him right in the chest. As it explodes,
And-
it deals double damage since they are weak to fire.
Yep. So that is. Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jesus. You guys ready for this?
I guess.
Waiting for that damage roll.
Sorry, I gotta set up 8d8. 48 points of damage.
And I am not one to kill a buzz. His HP is 50. I will give you the extra 2. Describe the kill.
So, well, thank you. So, he tumbles down the stairs. You hear him running up the stairs after tumbling down it, and yes, motherfucker,
Fuck,
Master is
shit,
more
God,
than
king. Fucking throws the fireball.
Exactly. And as he says, Master's more than king, he shoots out the chromatic orb to kill the archer, and sort of just it bores through his chest, so it sort of turns into like a drill or to make it even
Like a
more
Rasengan.
Exactly. You
Perfect.
took the word out of my mouth. It turns into a Rasengan and blows him apart. And since he got 2 8s, it jumps to another opponent within 90 feet.
As the orb bounces off the back wall and redirects, do you have to roll to hit again, or
Oh,
is it
shit.
automatic damage?
I believe I have to roll it. Give me a moment to double check.
All right, please make sure.
Oh my god.
What kind of
Yeah.
BS is that?
What,
I
charismatic
also
warfare?
figured-
It's crazy. Oh, the target has to be within 30 feet
He's
of
within
the
30
new
feet.
target.
He is. Yep, that's
Okay,
that passes. So is it?
and I do have to roll it
All right.
again.
All right, go ahead, roll to hit then. As the chromatic orb literally bounces off the back wall, and then like a goddamn Captain America shield flies at the next opponent, going after number 5.
Okay.
Damn it. Forgot about vigilant.
If you can roll a new set of 2d8s, 8s, it can bounce again.
I'm pretty sure it says that it can only do it once.
The
Can
orb
bounce
cannot
many
leap
times
again
again.
unless you cast a spell with a
So I
level
think
2
you
or plus.
I think it can leap one more.
It says the orb can't leap again unless you cast a spell with a level 2 plus spell slot.
Yes, so I think it can leap one more if I hit this guy.
No. So since you casted it at level 2, you can only bounce once. But if you cast it at level 3, you can bounce twice. So every spell slot you casted above the level it's at, you get an extra you get one bounce. Is what that sounds
It's not
like to me.
it's not 2 or higher.
Well, wait, because it's a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
So a level
Oh,
1.
So cast it at level 2, and yeah,
Level
no,
1 doesn't bounce.
because yeah, at level 1 you can't do it at level 1, can you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you can.
Yes,
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah, you
Then
can.
I guess
It
yes.
just bounces.
Then yes, I'd say at level 2, yeah, it would be 2 bounces then.
Yes. Yes, so this would be the first bounce, yes?
Yes, correct.
What a
Let's see
shit
if
spell.
it is. 25 to hit.
That hits. They have the same AC as the archers. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
What?
If only you could ricochet against the same target.
Oh, that would be too bullshit.
Boing!
That would
It
be
comes right back,
bullshit.
hits him in the groin, goes flying, comes right back like a boomerang, hits him in the face.
Yeah, it just bounces off the wall constantly.
Oh my god. Alright, so it does hit. Roll your damage, and once again, it's doubled because it's fire. It's here.
No, I didn't mean to roll that. I'm sorry. I misclicked.
You're good, you're good. That wasn't your
That was a
total.
whole lot of. I think I saw a D10 in there.
Yeah, that
That's
was-
why I said I misclicked. That was a misclick. And it's not 2d8s, it's the same number, by the way.
Oh, you have to roll 2 of the same number. Oh, that's...
That's why it's so fucking busted against a vulnerability.
Oh my god, that son of a bitch. Yep, I see
Is
2
it too
6s.
soon?
I see 2
Yep.
6s there, and I see 2 4s. Actually, I see a lot of
Yeah.
4s. Fucking son of a bitch. What was the total damage there?
31 damage.
31. Alright, that doesn't kill him, but that does bloody him. As the chromatic orb smacks one of his arms clean off, and it just continues to fly forward. So it literally, you shot it, it hit the archer, went through his chest, hit the wall, flew at the orc, took the orc's arm off, and is continuing to fly towards this orc. Roll to hit one more time.
As it should.
Mm-hmm. Now you see why I told you I accidentally created the perfect counter.
Yeah, it's a fucking
To the
fire-based
campaign.
vulnerability on enemies. Fuck.
Oh, it's perfect for what I'm about to set up.
Oh shit, I just remembered I haven't been using Bless. I mean, I haven't needed to, but
Yeah,
I
I
need
forgot
to
to use.
remember that.
I forgot to use my vigilant blessing. We could have had an advantage on an initiative roll. For some
Isn't that
18
only for
hits.
one person?
18 hits.
Okay.
Well, you're clearing this first floor out really
You
easily.
can,
Makes me
you
feel...
can hear the desperation.
It makes me feel a lot better about what I did in the second floor. It makes me feel a lot less bad about what I set up.
I definitely need a vigilant blessing after this.
I think that's the first time I've ever used alert in
Yes,
that way.
this campaign, yes.
I used
35
it. I
damage.
used it with Ivan one time.
Uh,
Or wait, was it Ivan?
Me. It was me.
Yeah, it was Donovan. I used it with somebody before.
You had to go. That's a 35 points of damage.
As the orb comes careening at him, he attempts to duck out of the way, but isn't quite able to move out of the way in time as his arm is taken off as well. And the orb flies into the wall and dissipates.
So no more multi-attack. Okay, I see.
Hey, he can still
All right.
multi-attack. He's got to pick
With
up.
one arm.
He's got to pick up the other axe after he throws the first one. It's still in his other hand. It's just on the ground now.
Wait, no, hang on. So picking up a weapon isn't an action?
No, that's a free action.
Not for orcs.
No, picking up a weapon is a free action.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we already did
I've
that.
been playing a lot of BG3.
Yeah.
BG3.
BG3 is yeah.
Yeah. So after doing this, Donovan's just like, well, I guess I'll speak with the next floor commanders. Orcs.
And brings us to Garak. Garak, you are up.
I'm allowed to use a cantrip and a spell, right?
If the cantrip is a bonus action and the spell is an action, or vice versa.
Okay, yeah, sweet, awesome. Everyone up in here.
All right. Hey, how much
Get
movement? Every square is 5 feet. Don't forget.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
I figured it was.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're good. That's why I asked if the stairs were extra.
No,
I
no,
didn't
it's
know
just
if the
they're
stairs
no
were-
stairs. If they're broken stairs, it's like a difficult terrain, but regular stairs are easy terrain.
Okay. And then I look at this dude and I told the dead.
All
This
right.
guy.
You summon a bell above his head, and bing, it chimes. And as the bell chimes, he looks up in fear and terror. And what kind of check does he make?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh shit. Okay. That's a natural one with a +0. That's a natural one.
Oh my god.
He critical
Okay,
fails, so you
okay.
do 2 times damage.
I do 4 d12s because he's already injured.
And then that gets multiplied to 8d12 because you do critical damage.
No. It's 2 d12. And then
But it's necrotic damage,
already
right?
added
Oh,
the
okay.
times 2.
Got it. So it's 40.
But it's
total.
29.
It's necrotic damage, isn't it?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
That is necrotic
Why
damage.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh shit! It is necrotic damage.
All right, well,
I mean,
how-
gotta keep that balance up.
What's the
you know?
total? What's the total damage?
29.
All right, that's cut in half, which still kills him, so that's fine. Describe the
Okay,
kill.
sweet, awesome.
They're only
Good enough.
resistant to it.
Well, it's my most. It's my most damage too, cause he's already damaged.
All right, describe the
Yes,
kill for
yes.
me.
The bell rings and he just turns into fucking dust.
Hey, Thanos snaps into this existence.
Yeah, literally, I just boom, and he's just whoosh.
Mr.
Hell, he
Stark-
reaches his arm out. He's like, no.
in
and it's
Orcish,
just
in
dust.
Orcish, he says, "Mr. Stonefist, I don't feel so good." Shh.
Yeah, exactly. I look at the other one, and I point my finger. My spiritual weapon comes out my finger.
And as
It's
this,
a little. It's a dagger, like It's like not a little dagger. It's like a long dagger, and it comes out my finger.
hold on. I actually, you just did the whole toll the dead thing and everything. I think the better thing to do would be, hold on. I got you. I've got it here in my shit. This is your spiritual weapon.
All right, yeah, it comes out my finger.
A
Like I don't hold it.
a scythe.
I don't hold it.
A scythe, literally, that is made of bones, just phases through your body as if your bones leave your arm, and the scythe just comes pulling itself out of you, spinning in a circle as it goes careening towards the orc. All right, roll to hit.
It's not. Well, it's not a hit. It's
Isn't it?
It's its own weapon.
Spiritual weapons are
It's
roll to
its
hit.
own
isn't it?
weapon technically, so it gets its own round, quote unquote.
Hold up.
But
Roll to hit.
I create a floating spectral item. I have to roll to create it. Is what it is. Is what I have to do first.
No, it's just
Dang.
created. No.
Oh, it's just created. Oh yeah, then it gets its own turn. But still,
No, when you
it's
cast
a-
a spell, you make a melee spell attack against a creature. Yeah. Do you now roll to hit? Yeah. It's a melee spell attack.
Okay.
So you add your spell attack modifier.
I got 9.
9 will not hit. So as the scythe does come out, you see it just phases through him, and it's meant to cut his soul, but it doesn't work. And he grabs at his chest, looking down. He looks back up to you. He laughs at you.
he thinks he's safe, and then another person runs in.
And that ends your turn, Garak. Which brings us to Tharn. You are up.
So fucked. He's like, no.
I mean, I will move on it. Quick question.
Yeah.
It says in the description of my echo that he has 30 feet of movement,
Yes.
but I myself have 35.
Okay.
Huh?
Would you say my echo also has 35?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh shit! He looks at you as he's laughing. Ha ha ha! Oh, god damn it!
1, 2, 3.
Oh god damn it!
They thought they really had us. They fucked up.
And to begin with, I didn't even need to get that near, but it doesn't matter. I will swing my halberd.
Okay.
Oh, that's not. That's a
His
D12,
eyes
actually.
widen in fear as he sees it coming towards him. The terror on this orc's face is unlike any you've seen before. As the halberd comes down, he just dodges. He's like, not today. And he moves, and it fucking down straight next past to him. And he gets right back into position, ready to attack. And then he sees your echo, and I'm sure your echo's about to attack now, huh?
Yeah. Same.
Come on. Double matrix dodge. Double matrix. Oh, he's dead.
Hell.
He's dead as fucking shit. And he tries it again. He's like, I got this. And he goes to dodge, and it catches him right in the shoulder. Just and deal the damage.
Oh, that's also +7. 11 slashing.
And catching him right in the shoulder of the arm he's already missing, you cut right through his chest, going down and diagonal. His whole body is just like butter, like a butter knife through butter, and he just drops to goo at your feet.
Hey, easy.
Sweet.
And as he drops, you hear... Hold on, actually, let me make a roll. From the room directly behind Donovan, you all hear, "Hey, check what that is!" And
I have a question.
Hold up. I pat Donovan on the shoulder as fast as possible, and I give him fucking... Hold up. I give him Vigilant Blessing. He gets next initiative. He gets an advantage.
Okay. I have a quick question. Do I have a split second, DM?
1 second. You hear from behind you, check what that is, and then from upstairs, you hear silence, and then from downstairs... Oh, from downstairs, you hear... And then silence. But to answer your question, Donovan, you are not given a second as it is, and instantly you hear footsteps, and then the door swings open.
Oh, okay. I wanted to do something to the door because I can see the map this time. That's why I was asking.
Oh yeah.
So
If they would have failed the perception check, then they wouldn't have heard it and had been alerted already. But because they passed it with an 18, that's why they went straight for the door.
Could I do? Was I able to do the Vigilant Blessing?
You're in the same initiative because they didn't fail the perception check. Initiative just hasn't ended yet.
They had to have advantage on the perception check, right?
Wait, does that?
And you use your action.
So we just have the same. We just have the same numbers. They're just gonna roll to.
Yes, and then the round starts over.
Got
Yep.
you.
And then round just
Okay,
starts
got
over.
you.
All right. 2.
New.
We do.
Oh, you're re-rolling the initiative?
They're joining initiative. You're not re-rolling. They're joining initiative.
Yeah, I tried to give you Vigilant Blessing, but I was unable to.
Yeah, the initiative hasn't ended because they passed the perception check. Initiative hasn't ended.
And then new to combat. Okay. I understand.
Donovan, try to talk to him.
Fucking
They're literally too stupid. In and out of character. Donovan says this
Hey
in
guys.
comments. They are too stupid to communicate.
Hey guys, how you doing? Look at it. No, they're good. Oh, the dust in the corner, that may be your buddy.
All right.
Damn.
Donovan, though, you do have a second to react because as the door swings open and you quickly turn around to see two orcs standing in a line right behind the door and an orc in the very back distance corner, it is your turn as you are the quickest to act as you're the top of initiative. So, what do you do?
Donovan will subtle spell a. He will subtle spell. I'm sorry, I misspoke. He will cast. Ah, damn it! I don't know what to do in this moment. So
I
many
cast
options.
shove, and you push him, trying to push him into his ally.
No,
I cast
thank you.
iron.
I will cast.
Smack him in the face with the stick.
I will cast.
Breaks the
what-
staff. No!
I cast broken teeth, and you just jab him in the mouth with your staff.
I cast gun. Boom, boom.
Okay,
cast
what do you
gun.
what do you do, Donovan?
I was trying to decide. Y'all kind of threw me off, but anyway, I will cast a level 1 charismatic orb and quicken spell to cast a sacred flame on top of it.
Okay, prismatic orb is ranged, so that is that disadvantage.
How close are they to me?
5 feet. They are right. You are right
You're
next
right
to the
in
door.
the doorway.
You dum-dum.
Oh, so it's a even rolling because I have advantage from my innate sorcery.
Yep. So it's a flat roll then. All right. So you summon your charismatic orb and you fire it towards him. Once again, I assume it's fire.
Yes.
All right. The fiery orb goes flying towards him, which is not a far fly, and of course
Shoot a hit.
strikes him right in the fucking chest.
That is a D. Alright, that's 6d8 because it's level 1.
Let's see if the ship bounces.
Sorry. I keep fat finger in the D10 accidentally. I'm sorry, that's a D12. Is that a D12 or a D10? I don't know. Does it bounce? It bounces. 24 damage to the first guy.
All right. It hits him right in the chest. Arrgh! He grunts as the pain sears into his flesh, but he's not bloodied. And then the orb bounces off him into the wall and then bounces to the guy behind him.
Let's see if we hit the guy behind him. 25 to hit the guy behind him.
God damn it, it hits the guy behind him.
Oh!
Combat is going too fast, guys. Stop.
Damage to the second guy.
This guy, as it hits him, it takes off his arm, just like the orb took off one of the other two orcs' arm, and he is brought to bloody. And as the orb bounces, it hits him after bouncing off the wall. It looks like it's going to keep going. It flies all the way to the guy, and then it disapparates right in his face as he wipes the sweat off his brow.
And then the first guy needs to make me a. Let me check. That would be a con save? Question mark? No, the first guy needs to make me a deck save, which since he's directly in the doorway with somebody behind him, does he have disadvantage?
No, because he can also jump left and right.
Okay.
If all directions were blocked, then yes. But because he can dodge either way otherwise. He is going to dodge to the right. He rolled a 17, which passes.
Needs to beat it, yeah.
Well, that's not even including his modifier, which I'm not going to say. Give out.
Two anyway.
He takes
so,
half damage, though, because Sacred Flame's a leveled spell, though, right?
Sacred Flame's a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip? Okay. Well, you didn't need to quicken spell that, then.
Yeah.
You didn't have to use quicken spell. You can cast a cantrip and a leveled spell in
Oh.
the same turn. As long as one's a bonus action,
But-
one's a regular action. Are they both actions?
They're both actions. That's why
Ah.
I quicken spell.
Never mind, then you have to use quicken spell. All right.
I'm keeping myself honest. See?
All right, you're
Thank
good.
you.
All right. All right, with that being over, Garak, it is your turn as the door opens. Are you just going to run in?
Radiance. Donovan
Yeah.
will yell.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Lady-
honest. Yeah, I'm honestly just gonna run in.
You want a bonus
and
action
fucking-
transform and leap at the bitch?
Honestly, I probably won't even wait. Oh, you didn't hit the other one. Shit.
He did. He's just
I
not
hit
bloody.
2 of the 3. Yes.
Oh shit.
You can breathe in his general direction and he'll be bloodied.
Okay.
He's not even
So
joking.
I'm gonna
it's
flail
1
the
HP to
first
bloody.
one in- I'm gonna flail this first one in the face right here.
Okay. You attack number 1. Roll to hit.
Yeah.
As he looks up at you and he says, "What kind of orc are you?"
Does he say
I got
that in
14.
common or in orcish?
Orcish.
Ah, too bad.
I got
A
14.
dumbass Donovan replies in the background.
14 does not hit.
Damn it. Damn it.
So the orc, as you fling the flail at him, he grabs the flail. He holds it in his hand, looking at it, looking to you, and then in orcish he says, "What kind of orc are you?" Do you
In the
respond?
background. Oh, go ahead.
Do you respond, Grok?
Hold up. My spiritual weapon flies at him.
You don't even say anything.
Now.
All right, and then just from behind you duck, and then out of nowhere from behind you, as you're ducking, it comes flying over your head and goes careening at him.
That's a 20.
That will hit.
I got an 11.
All right, 11 slashing, right?
Yeah.
All right, they are resistant to. Oh, it's magical slashing, so they're not resistant to that. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah, I was about to say.
All right, 11 damage. All right. As the one arm is cut off, and you go ducking, your scythe comes out of the way, and he loses his other arm.
Does transforming lose my concentration?
No,
So I'll still have my magic scythe.
you can't cast spells transformed, but you can hold concentration.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I transform into a rat and then run away. I scurry to the other side of the room. Wait, so that's 1, 2. Okay, so I have.
Well, how much?
1, 2,
how much
3.
movement do you have?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. God damn it. Of course I had to do that.
Not to be that guy, but to clarify, DM, it's force damage, not slashing. Spiritual weapon does force
Yeah, it
damage.
is
Oh, it is
force.
force
It
damage.
is
Okay.
force.
Never mind. So either way, wouldn't matter. Okay, good to know. One second. Okay, there we go. All right, Tal'Don. Continuing. All right, 11 force damage, and his other arm is taken clean off. Does that end your turn?
Yes, and I transform.
Oh, and you transform, correct, okay?
I'm just thinking this orc is sitting here like, "'Tis but a scratch. Come here, I'll bite your ankles off."
And then I squeak at him. This is what type of orc I am.
And of course, because... do you say that in rat, or do you say that in orc?
I say that in rat.
So he
I make sure he knows it squeaks.
So he looks at you and he's like, wide-eyed, "What does that mean?" "Squeak, squeak, squeak," he says back in response. "Squeak, squeak, 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 squeak."
Yeah. Donovan in the background as he's as he yells, what does that mean? He's a dumbass. You have to excuse him.
All right, add you back to initiative. You were number 2, so I'll just give you a 19.
He had 18.
All right,
Well-
well, either way.
Yeah. Doesn't matter in this case.
Actually, it will, because if you guys get into more combat. All right, perfect. All right. As you end your turn, you hear coming from behind you, Garok, from the other, not the orc that's like squeaking at you, but the orc who didn't quite get bloodied by Donovan's attack. He walks past the orc who's squeaking. Jesus Christ. And he smacks him on the back of the head and he says, "Enough! Nonsense! Stop fooling around!" As he keeps walking, and he walks up to you and he takes his dual hatchets and he twirls them in his hands and he then starts trying to stab you with them. All right, roll to hit on Garok. That is that's a dirty 22 to hit.
Oh, fuck yeah, that hit.
Okay, and the second attack is a 10 to hit.
Yeah, that didn't.
Doesn't hit. Okay. All right. For the first attack, you take 2d8 less 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 damage as the first hatchet slides perfectly into position to hit you in the back as you try to dodge out of the way. You feel the rusty blade stab into your flesh as he pulls it out and he tries to stab the next one in, but he misses as you manage to dodge just in time. Ugh! Stay still, bloody rat! As his turn ends. Next up, we have number 3. Number 3. As he pulls back an arrow. Die, rat. And he lets go. The arrow comes flying at you, Garok. Alright. Roll to hit. $14 to hit.
Yeah, that barely hit.
All right. As the arrow comes flying at you, Garok, you see that it has a spark surrounding it. And as it strikes you, you understand what it is as the electricity courses through your body. You have to make a con save. As you're hit with a zapper arrow.
Oh, fuck. I got an 8.
All right, you take 1d12 plus 6, so 7 piercing
Wait,
damage.
yeah, I used the rat one, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, yeah.
7 piercing
I got
damage,
6 in that
and you are stunned for your next till the end of your next turn.
form. Can I use my religion-based spells?
No, you cannot cast any magic while in your rat form.
Not my channel divinities?
Nope, nothing. No magic can be casted while you are transformed in your were-rat. If you were to do some training, I don't know who the fuck you're going to be trained by, maybe the mother, but yeah, there as of current, definitely not possible.
In my channel divinity, all I have to do is hold the sim.
Well, yeah, but it's still you using magic.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Like, was it because I was a rat and I just couldn't, or was it because it was magic?
Yes, because when you're in your were-rat transformation,
I got you.
your body can't cast magic. All right, though. You are stunned till the end of your next turn. And as that arrow hits you, Donovan, you see a second arrow flying directly for you. Roll to hit. That is a 15 to hit. Donovan? Is he muted?
Donovan has exited the building.
15 hits.
15 hits, okay. And as you see the arrow flying towards you the same way Garak saw his sparkle with electricity. You hear bump, 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 bump. And as the arrow strikes you in your shoulder, you must make a wisdom save. And Tharn, you must also make a wisdom save.
What the fuck? Oh,
Tharn, you must also make a wisdom save. As the arrow strikes him in the shoulder, the thumping do speeds up, and then boosh, a explosive concussive force explodes from Donovan in a 10-foot radius, which you are.
Does it always deal damage?
No, you have to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, no, okay, but otherwise you could have just removed my echo over here. Because I have to roll for my echo as well.
Oh no,
18 on my
your echo
wisdom.
your echo doesn't have a physical body, so it's immune. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, yeah, wisdom save.
It's a
Okay,
wisdom
that's
save.
just
Yeah, it's
good.
to see if you recognize that you should dodge out of the way and before it explodes.
Oh, no.
Darn, as you hear the do-do, you just like look at it even more. You're like staring at Donovan, and as it boosh, and you're hit with a concussive force. Donovan, what about you?
I got an 18 for my wisdom save.
You quickly pull the arrow out of your shoulder, you throw it to the ceiling, and you drop to the ground as fast as you can, instantly recognizing what's about to happen. And as it explodes, only Tharn takes the force damage.
I'm sorry, big guy.
All right. So
Say it again. You suck, Donovan.
Donovan, you take 1d8 plus 4, so you
Okay.
and then Tharn, you take
Just a little bit of damage.
10 force damage.
Just a little bit.
All right. As your ears are ringing from the concussive explosion, you gather yourself, getting to your senses. The archer ends his turn, and Tharn, you begin yours.
Yeah, I will be shooting my longbow at him.
All right, use your free action to sheath your halberd, and you pull out your longbow.
Which has a worse rate of hitting, but okay.
You pull back the drawstring, and you say, "All right, archer, time to go mano y mano." And you let the arrows fly.
Well, I suppose I will stand here. I need to close the window. Raining like. Okay. I will also be attacking with my echo.
Okay.
So that's a 15 to hit for myself.
15 will hit the archer. You meet its AC. You beat it.
Okay. That is a 8. That's fine. That is 8 piercing.
All right. A piercing
And then-
damage number 3.
And then my echo will fire. I will add a funny die, which is a D6.
All right.
Oh, that's a D8.
Oh
Never
yeah.
mind.
Wrong dice.
That's a
14.
14. Yeah,
Sadly,
that misses.
sadly, that will miss.
Yeah, then I will have to check that off. I will just use my second attack to fire again.
Okay.
Just this time. 21.
21 to hit. That hits.
That's 12 piercing.
All right. That plus the first 11. All right. Or no, 8. First 8. That's 20 damage.
I will, however, 1, 2, 3, 4. There.
Okay. That ends your turn.
Yeah, I'll end my turn.
All right. With that, we come to 1 as the armless orc looks around. No, no, must make King happy. As he runs and he leaps at you, Garak. Running straight through your spiritual weapon, jumping at you, and attempting to bite you. That is an improvised attack, so I'll just add his
Oh, I'm
dex.
stunned. I forgot.
Oh,
about that.
wow, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Can I... Did I see the orc move?
Yes. Yeah, he's right here. He's running.
Okay,
gonna
then
say,
I
yeah,
can
shouldn't even-
use my opportunity attack
Would've been
against
able
him,
to
but I'm holding my
attack.
bow, so can I use my halberd?
No, because you use your free action to switch to your halberd, and you ended with your your bow. You have to stay with your bow.
Well, can I opportunity attack with my bow?
No, because I mean, yeah, if you want to disadvantage opportunity attack with your echo, sure.
I mean, it's not like I have a lot of reactions, so
That's fine. Yeah, disadvantage attack,
I
sure.
might as well.
That's fine.
Disadvantage. Plus... Oh. Plus 1. Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, the arrow as your echo loads the arrow and quickly fires it, it misses by a mile as the orc is leaping through the air directly at Garak, like a zombie, like with like an armless zombie flying through the air like a missile, just chomping at the bit, ready to bite whatever it can. And as he lands right on you, his mouth
wait.
grabs into your shoulder and he tears at your. What's going on?
Wait. Sorry to cut you off, DM. Hey, doing it. But how far is Garak from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Silvery Bobs.
Okay. All right, I'll roll another improvised
So-
attack. That's a natural 20, but I have to take the lower roll, so I'll stick with the 18.
Well, I tried, Garak.
But
So I will.
it is still just an improvised attack, so it is only 1d8 plus his dexterity. That's 4 damage. 4
I hate that I'm stunned because I could have did something about that.
4 piercing damage as he literally grabs into your shoulder and tears out a small section of flesh and fur. And he lands on the ground and he's looking at you up from the ground. He's chomping his teeth, trying to bite your ankles, but he can't quite get there. He's ready to start worm. Oh, actually, he does have at you. Multi-attack, right? Hell yeah. All right, second one. That's a 12 to hit.
I'm just tased on the ground like, why is this happening to me?
Does 12 hit?
No.
No, I didn't think so. He tries to bite your ankle, but because you're spazzing around, fucking like, electricity, your leg just keeps moving too much for him to grab onto with his mouth. All right, and that ends number 1's turn. As Donovan, you are up.
Okay,
Hey, DM, DM.
Is,
Look
up,
at my
Greg?
messages.
Oh, got you.
is there any bloodied orcs? Give you a moment.
Yeah, that number 1.
One second. I'm sorry, Grok. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
good.
wish I had anything else I could say, but I don't. But anyway, Donovan, what are you doing now?
How far is a bloodied orc from me?
5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
20 feet, that's perfect. So I'm going to bonus action a cantrip. Really? I don't have it. Oh, I don't have it because I duplicated it. Well, I mean, I can also bonus action a spell, I guess. I'll bonus action a level 1 charismatic orb
Okay.
with a subtle spell.
Subtle
One
spell
moment.
lets you cast a spell as a bonus action? I thought it just made the
Oh
spell...
no, I'm sorry. I misspoke. That's quicken spell, so I'm going to quicken spell.
There's no that you don't cast it as a bonus action, you just get to use 2 magic actions. But yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
you get Quicken Spell gives you two magic actions. So Twin Spell. What the fuck is Quicken Spell? God damn it! There's so many sorcerer abilities.
No.
God,
When you cast a spell with a casting time of an action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to make the casting time a bonus action.
okay, got it. Yes, that's okay. Quicken Spell does make it a bonus action. Twin Spell lets you cast 2 spells at once. I don't know what the fuck the difference is, but okay.
Me neither. Me neither, especially with your ruling on spell casting. So, he's going to quicken spell a level 1 charismatic orb.
Okay.
So that's D8 plus 8 at advantage because he's currently in his state. For the hit.
24 hits.
At 6d8.
Pretty sure he dies here.
Miss, I keep fat fingering it. I'm sorry, gentlemen. At 6, yeah, because that's 3 plus vulnerability.
And it bounces.
38. Yes, it does bounce.
And describe the kill.
So Donovan just literally like underhands it, like an underhand toss of shattered magical fragments as they form a drill or bullet to pierce through this guy's skull.
And as
And then it bounces.
And it hits the ground, piercing through him since he's laying prone on the ground, and bounces up off the roof, bounces up to the roof, hits the roof, bounces back down, and strikes at number 2. Rolled a hit. God fucking damn it.
All right. You know, this all could have been avoided if you didn't fucking do some antics. Let's see.
I think I found it.
Cody 20 to hit.
Yeah, it's...
Damn it.
I have a solid feeling he dies here too. Seeing as he was only 1 HP above half health.
30 points of damage.
Yeah, you described the kill.
So as the ball bounces and aims for number 2, it just takes number 2's skull clean off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this spell. Anyway.
This is not okay.
I'm kidding. But anyway.
I'm open to negotiations. We can talk about it.
But anyway, it bounces off the roof and it just goes straight through him from skull to cock. Just cuts him down the middle, just burrows through him, and he just like a million pieces. And that ends your turn.
No, that was his bonus action,
Right,
sir.
you still have your regular action.
Yes, he does. So, the question is, how negotiable are you in this moment? No, I'm kidding. Not really. But Donovan's just gonna call out in Orcish. This guy's name is Ud, right? Is it Ud or Uruk?
Uruk. And this isn't Uruk. Uruk is, you haven't seen him yet. Or at least not since you fought him at the ridge.
Okay, all right, I can still work with this. In order to give you some leeway and possibly damn the party a little bit, Donovan will use his action to try to communicate. We merely wish, in Orcish, by the way, to clarify, we merely wish to speak to the captain of this unit in regards to our becoming servants of the king. How many more of you do we have to put down for him to revive until he shows himself? We don't want this.
Roll persuasion.
Does anyone have any funny dice?
Yeah, I got one.
I have one left.
I may need both of them to pull this off.
But would I give it to a bastard like you?
Because I'm trying to make it so we can drop all these bastards in one go.
Have
We'll
you?
go ahead and give him one. I'm gonna give him my funny die.
Yeah, it depends on what he rolls.
Yes,
How
yes,
good?
yes.
How good his BS is?
Let's see. Oh,
Man,
that's
you
only
suck.
12. Glock, do you still want to give me yours?
How much does he? How much? What do you?
He rolled a 12.
I don't know him.
He doesn't know what he has
I
to beat
won't
yet, though.
15. Wait, what is he trying to do? He's trying to get over 15, right?
No,
I-
he's trying to persuade the orc to stop fighting, but you don't know what the orc
Oh, that's not
rolled.
fucking happening. Never mind. I keep my funny die.
Wait, yeah, okay.
Can I attempt to help? Can I give him a help action? Oh, I'm stunned. Never mind. Can't. Never mind.
I was about to say, yeah, what help action?
Oh, so I'm a rat. I forgot.
Squeak, 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 squeak. As the orc looks at you, Donovan, and says, "We had to die to see the king, so will you."
Donovan, just straight be it. I don't mind putting the rest of you on the ground.
All right. And that ends your turn?
Yes, I'll save my reaction.
All right. Grok, you are stunned.
Yeah.
You twitch around a little bit. You twitch around a little bit more. And then you feel your body relax as your turn ends. And you're no longer stunned. And as you raise your head, you look up. You see the archer pull back his bow and let fly a second arrow. But this one is not sparkling. No. No. You see blood dripping off of this one. As the arrow flies at you, I rolled a hit. It's an 18 to hit. I know that hits.
Stinky.
A Constitution save of 16 or higher. Grok, go ahead.
Damn.
Oh my fucking god.
Very good. You managed to pass it. As the arrow strikes you, you feel it begin to like bloodlet you. You feel it pulling your
I
blood.
got a nat 20. That's fucking crazy.
You feel the blood being pulled out of your body, almost siphoned. You feel like you begin to get sick, but you steel your will. You hold strong, and your constitution does not waver as you stop the bleeding instantly, and you only take 1d12 plus 6 damage. 11 damage.
Got him at one.
Okay,
Mace.
and then he turns. I'm gonna use his free action to make an intelligence check. He has no idea that Echo is not a real person. All right, he shoots an arrow at the Echo. Rolled a hit. That's a 12 to hit the Echo.
Let me check. I don't think that hits.
Actually, it's a 14 to hit
nope.
the Echo.
No, doesn't it?
Okay. All right. The arrow just flies.
14, you'd say, right?
Yeah, 14.
No.
The arrow flies right through the echo, lands in the wall, and the orc scowls. What the fuck? What are you? And he ends his turn. Tharn, you are up.
Yeah, I'll move past Donovan through the door. If I can fit through it, man. What the fuck? Okay. Do we need to make a dex?
Dex
something?
check. Yep, dex check. Gotta be
Okay,
to 12.
Whew. Let's see if I stretch before I stuff past Donovan. I did not.
Oh, bro, I totally forgot I was immune to all that damage.
What?
It says damage. It says I'm immune to any bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage from non-magical items.
Those
or
are
separate
magical.
items.
Those are magical weapons.
Oh, those are magical weapons.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure. Alrighty.
They are.
You fool.
Yeah, they have magical. Each arrow has a magical.
Well, I knew the
effect.
arrows were. I didn't know if when he hit me with that sword, if it was.
Yes, all of these orcs have, yes, their weapons are corroded.
Okay,
They're necrotic damage with magic, yeah. All right.
Okay.
So, Tharn, as you try to get past Donovan, you find that as you try to shimmy past him, you get a cramp and you kind of lock yourself up in place. Ow! You scream out in pain as you kind of back up and you realize, yep, I'm not getting through there.
Yeah.
So, do you switch places with your echo instead?
Let's see, actually. Let's see. Because I have to see.
You can see your echo from where you are.
Because of. Yeah. Actually, I don't need to see him. Jesus, I have the class features. If at the end of it, okay. Yeah, I'll switch places.
Okay.
Wait, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Now we'll switch places.
And then you switch places with your echo. Shoop. Shoop.
And I'll use my free action to switch back to my halberd.
Okay. You switch back from your longbow to your halberd.
And I'll just
Stab at
swing
him.
on him.
Just try to stab him and pin him to the fucking wall.
That's also possible. It's a halberd.
Yep. Well,
See
usually
here,
when you're doing the attack from like the extended reach with your 10 foot, the only way I can really imagine it is because like the sword itself isn't 10 feet long. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to like reach in and stab. I don't really see a way to use slash at the 10 foot reach. You know what I mean?
I'm 10 feet myself. The halberd
That's true.
is hopefully
So you're-
somewhat proportional.
And your arms,
So
your halberd's.
I
Yeah, that's fair.
Gentlemen,
I somewhat have a pole, so
excuse me. We have a newcomer to this combat.
Oh, did someone just show up?
yeah.
A barbarian just pulled up. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, you will join at the end of this round of initiative, Kazuki.
Okay.
Do you want to come in pre-raged?
Yeah.
That's what I figured. All right, it works perfect for roleplay too, because I was literally gonna have the roleplay be that you knocked Ivan out and you're carrying him over your shoulder right now. Otherwise he wouldn't come back with you.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right, so Tharn,
I missed.
you missed.
Yeah, I'll stab him again. This time
Ah.
hitting with a dirty 20.
That one does hit.
Thank God. Yeah.
And that is your turn.
It hits for 15 slashing damage. And that is...
That will bring him to bloody. As you strike, you stab straight through his chest. You feel the tip of your blade slam into the wood wall behind him. As you pull out, you see chunks of black blood and goo pour from the wound as he looks to you, grunting. And you end your turn. And as you end your turn...
Fuck. No.
Oh,
I'd like to move within, because I still have movement.
Oh, for sure, yep. And then you move 5 feet forwards. As he grunts and you walk even closer to him, he looks up at you as you look down at him. The fists are ready to be thrown. And as you end your turn, Tharn, Kazuki, Ivan went running off into the woods after having smelled the putrid smell of the mush the orcs were cooking. If you would like to know what a mush is, watch the earlier part of today's episode after it goes up as a video, and you can find out a little bit of orc history. Anyway, the mush was so disgusting that it caused Ivan to damn near vomit and run away in fear. You would run after him, attempting to catch up to him, which you would successfully do after raging, turning to your 10-foot size. Ivan gulping as he looked at you, and you would just take your hand and pat him on the head so hard that he would instantly be knocked unconscious. Lifting him to your shoulders, you would then proceed to carry him back. Finding your allies have already started in combat. You set Ivan down, and Kazuki, roll for initiative.
Yeah, but
Hold on. My fucking wizard's account's not working again. God damn it.
Well, don't forget, you gotta look at Owlbear. Don't forget.
I know, I just can't do anything. It's not...
Still not letting into your D&D Beyond. I can stream it for you again if you need me to.
yeah, we can find out your dexterity user in there.
What was that, Kazuki?
I was just saying that this is ridiculous. I should be able to do this.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get it up just so that you've got it. Campaigns. No, not profile. Campaigns.
Okay, I'm in Owlbear.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll your initiative. I will pull up your sheet right now so you can see it.
8.
All right, 8, and then
That is
plus.
the most fucking halfway 8 I've ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of...
Your initiative is +3, so you have 8, 9, 10, 11. So your initiative is 11.
Okay.
All right.
If that was a real roll, I'd have said that's tilted.
All right,
Yeah.
and then
Really, though, I was
Kazuki,
gonna say, like,
let me go ahead and screen share your stat sheet.
Rage. Okay.
Here you go. So you want to see you can see your stat sheet here, Kazuki. If you need me to go to something, just let me know, and I can scroll to it so you can see anything you need. All right. Anyway,
All right.
continuing on. Kazuki, I will give you a bonus round. So go ahead and start. You'll go now, and then we'll start the round over. So go ahead and go, Kazuki. As you run up, you can see through the windows that your companions have killed a bunch of the orcs already. One is currently left alive, sitting in this back corner. To get inside, you got to run up these stairs. So what would you like to do?
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna move up the stairs.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. You have a total of how much movement? Shit. Wrong thing. You have a total of 35 feet flying. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could end here, or you could move 10 more feet if you would like to fly.
She's tall and she can still fly.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, she keeps her wings.
I'll
Let's
stay
go.
here.
All right, so you stay here. All right, so you stay hovering right there. All right. And with that, I assume that'll end your turn since you have no range attacks.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right. As your turn ends, Donovan, you hear Kazuki comes the whole time, so you don't actually hear Kazuki at all until you hear suddenly behind you, Donovan, the beating of wings as you turn around to see Kazuki hovering behind you, having perfectly snucken up on you because not a single step was taken.
Donovan is surprisingly unfazed by this. It's not that he isn't shocked, but his charisma being so high, he can afford to not show it.
Just
So
viewing.
he's shocked, but he's shocked, but he doesn't show it. I do have a question.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, go ahead.
Donovan will proceed to the stairs, and he will do a bonus action. Give me a moment to check and make sure it's a bonus action.
Okay, so
There it
you're
is.
going into
One
the room.
moment. No. He's proceeding to the stairs.
Outside stairs? I'm
Wait,
what
hang
stairs?
on. Let me look at the map because I have the room I have the screen in a different room. Give me a moment. Yes, the stairs directly on top of him.
These ones? I'm very confused what stairs you're talking about.
No, the ones above him. There's no door there. I'm
Oh yeah,
tripping.
you haven't
Okay,
gone in that room yet. That room's still not even explored.
I'm tripping. So he's just going to.
You saw a
So
door
he's
there. Do
going
you want to go to that door?
Yes, he'll go to the door. Yes.
All
I
right.
think
So,
we should finish this fight first.
well, come on,
No,
Garak.
I'm sorry.
There's a single
He'll go
art
to the
orc
door.
left.
He'll go through
We
the
heard
door.
stomping.
Yes, I'm trying to say he'll go through the door to his right.
Oh, so you go up to these stairs.
No, I'm sorry. I misread the screen. Hey, baby.
Okay.
Yes, I'm busy. Sorry. You go through the door.
Okay.
One moment. Give me a moment.
You're good.
Baby, what?
Well, while that's happening,
Forgive me.
cool event
Forgive me. The orc that Garak is, or is it Garak's? It's on Echo. Let me check again. I
Darn's
believe
over
it's the Echo. Yes, Thorn's over there. So he'll shoot the orc currently looking at Thorn with a sacred flame. Yes. Taste it.
All right. So, Donovan, sorry. Please repeat what you're doing. Donovan.
Give me a moment.
We're going back and forth here on these moments.
Yes, sorry. I'm dealing with a
No,
lot
you're
after
good. You're good.
my queen. Yeah, so Donovan's just gonna walk into the room and shoot the guy with an eldritch blast.
Okay, so you walk in and you Eldritch Blast the one that's pinned to the wall by Tharn currently. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Wait. That's an important clarification. Is it pinned to the wall?
I mean, he's not pinned to the wall. His back is against the wall, and Tharn just had his halberd in his chest, but he's taken it. Actually, I should ask Tharn. Tharn, do you leave the halberd in his chest, or you take it out?
I'll take it out.
Yeah, so he's not currently pinned, but he is back against the wall.
Okay, his back is against the wall. He can't go anywhere to one side. How close is Thorn to him?
He's directly in his fucking face. They're about to actually throw real fists.
Okay, in that case, he won't blast him here. Hit him with a sacred flame.
Okay, all right. You snap your fingers, and underneath his feet, a little bit of flame bursts up. He has to make a what?
Dex save.
Dex save, okay. Natural 20, baby!
How far is he from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet.
Silvery Bobs.
Silvery barbs. Okay, roll again. That's a 5. Man, you know how to kill a buzz. Fucking A.
I'm sorry, you're the DM. I have to.
I know, it's fine. It's fine. Gives the stream and videos great content of me in sad moments. Just like rubbing my beard and my brow, like, god damn.
So that's 4d6 because he's vulnerable to radiant.
Yeah,
yes?
46, correct.
I keep fat fingering it. Hang on.
You keep what?
Fat fingering.
Oh,
I'm curious as to what did you think he said?
He's not Shane Dawson.
21.
He's not Shane Dawson, if that's what you heard.
What?
Oh,
Shane
God.
Dawson?
no,
Oh, God. I know what you mean by that. That's 21 damage.
21.
Removed again.
Yeah, it kills him. Describe the kill.
So
He
as
said,
he's
he
just looking
said,
at
let me clarify. He said fat fingering, not cat fingering. He's not Shane Dawson.
yeah,
okay,
I knew
good.
it. So
God.
as this orc is pinned back against the wall, looking at this mountain of an individual, he'll look down and see flames begin to lick at his feet, and he just goes, "Oh fuck!" As flames consume him, they shoot up like a geyser, enwrapping him and burning him to ash.
He doesn't say, oh fuck. He, like a child, goes, unfair, unfair. And then he bursts into flames. Sadly, as he bursts into flames, so do his arrows.
Oh God.
As his inventory is burned.
Well, it's radiant damage, technically.
That's not right. Sacred
I don't
Flame
know.
isn't a real fire. Wait, but does it actually produce heat? I forget what the spell says.
I don't know. It's called Sacred Flame, but it does radiant damage.
Let
me look
it. I'm Googling it. Does Sacred Flame produce any...
Any heat, Donovan. How many times will I have to say, Donovan,
Nope.
you suck
Nope.
in this session?
It does not ignite flammable objects, nor does it give off heat. Okay, never mind. And the spell is unaffected
You're
by
lucky.
water. You can cast it underwater. That's cool.
I misspoke anyway. It's Umbral Radiance.
Oh.
Not Umbral Radiance. I'm sorry, Road of Radiance.
Oh, okay. So yeah, either word. Either way, he's dead.
Word of Radiance.
Oh wait, that's a wisdom
not
save.
Road of Radiance. No, not Road of Radiance. I'm sorry, I can't find the spell now.
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah, the spell I cast is a cantrip. It's meant to create fire.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sacred Flame. Yeah, flame-like radiance descends upon a creature.
Do you have the spell, Donovan, or not?
Give me a moment.
I don't think he has the spell, everybody.
No, because I can change spells as willy-nilly as I want during rest. Give me a moment. I'm checking the range of the
He's struggling,
spell.
guys. It's alright.
Just as unprepared as a wizard. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, well, magic to deal trumps might. So it is Sacred Flame.
You have Sacred Flame. You've got it.
Yes.
Okay. Jesus. All right.
There's
With
like
that-
10 cantrips.
As the flames ignite him in a holy fire, he burns and bubbles, and his body disintegrates to goo. And Tharn, in front of you lies his quiver, and his well, actually, his bow was a part of his body, so his bow's gone, but his quiver is still there.
I'll definitely take the quiver.
All right. Left inside, roll me a d4.
Ooh.
What's a D4? No, I'm just kidding.
That's a worse Lego block on the ground.
What's a Lego block? We don't have synthetic items, I guess.
I mean, I guess we could make them though. Wouldn't that be fun?
Look, you gotta let the styrofoam thing go, brother. Let it go.
Well, if we can't have one synthetic, we can't have any synthetic.
Let it go. Let it go.
You can make
Do you
Legos out of
actually
wood.
think- do you,
They made that's Lincoln Logs. That's a different thing.
No, it's
Do you
not
actually
necessarily
think there's a
wrong. It's
D4?
no different than linear.
in the world?
Yeah, I feel like D4s are a real thing.
Have you rolled the d4 yet,
They-
Tharn?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Oh, I never
I
saw
feel
the
like
roll.
D4s are in real, like, are a real thing.
All right, you rolled a
considering
2?
The fact that they could make them
Yeah.
out of wood.
Okay. All right. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll me a d6. If you roll a 6, roll again.
D6.
I roll a 1.
You find 1 bleeder arrow. Roll another d6. If you roll a 6, roll again.
Bleeder arrow. I cannot find that in my inventory.
It's
but-
not in your. I'm gonna have to tell you its information. It's a custom item.
Okay. Okay, another D6 you said.
Yep. Another d6. If you roll a 6, roll again. 5.
That's 5.
Found a drowner arrow. Okay. So the bleeder arrow. Let me know when you're ready to write this information down.
Oh, fucking. Stupid ass sight, man. Custom bleeder arrow.
Has an 80-foot
Yep.
range. So even if the bow has a farther range, the farthest this arrow can be shot is 80 feet.
Oh,
It-
max.
Because it's an enchanted
range.
arrow, it also has an enchanted to hit. So it's a +8 to hit. It ignores whatever your plus to hit is. It's a +8.
Okay.
It has an effect. It does 1d12 plus 6 piercing damage, and it has an effect.
Mm-hmm.
The effect is that the enemy struck must make a con save of 16 or higher, or they take 1d12 bleeding damage until they are healed. Every turn, they take 1d12 bleeding damage. Every one of their turns, they take 1d12 bleeding damage until they are healed.
Okay, that's equipment. Well, quiver.
And then ready,
There to my quiver.
ready for the next one.
What was it called again?
The second one is called a drowner arrow.
Rounder. Arrow. Yep.
Okay. When this arrow is fired, the arrow explodes into a cone of water, a 15 by 30 foot cone.
Cone of water. 15 by 30.
Yep, 15 feet wide, 30 foot long. Any
Long.
creature inside of the water must make a strength save of 19 plus or be pushed back 40 feet.
So if 19 or higher. And push back 40 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
Take that 19 and make that a 16 as well. That 19 strength save, make that a 16 instead. Because this is a
Okay.
homebrew item for my Sunday campaign. I gotta nerf it a little bit.
No, man, it was fine as it is.
Yeah, you wish. 19 plus on a strength save. Suck a dick. It's a 16. But no, there you go. And then that's what, and it doesn't do any physical damage. But if an enemy who is pushed back hits an object, they do take gravity damage. You can include that in the notes. So every 10 feet is a D8, or it's a D6. No,
If
is it a D8?
enemy,
Hold on.
it's object
Let me make sure.
takes gravity damage.
It's a
D-
D6. Yeah, it's a D6.
Per 10 feet.
Yep, every 10 feet it's a D6, correct.
Okay. Add
Okay.
item to the quiver.
That
Yep.
is what you find. You find those 2 arrows left in his quiver.
Great. Oh yeah, the drown arrow was also the +8 to hit, right?
No, it doesn't. There is no to hit. It's just.
Oh yeah, no, it's just the effect.
Yeah, it explodes into a
No.
cone of water.
Small sidebar. I was temporarily blinded by the sun, I guess. I do have Sacred Flame. I had to check my character sheet to make sure I wasn't accidentally cheating.
No,
I do have Sacred.
I checked as well. You're good.
Oh, yeah, I had to remove my arrows.
All right. With that, as this round of combat ends once again, I must make a roll. Coming from upstairs, you hear nothing. Coming from downstairs, you hear nothing. Everything is quiet.
Orcs are bitches.
As soon as you say
Donovan
that, I
will-
make another roll.
No, please, God, no.
Oh, you're
another
lucky.
roll. Make
You're
another
lucky.
roll.
I got a 2. They hear nothing.
Donovan will suggest we take a short rest.
Who needs short rests anyway?
I-
Pansy.
Kazuki's raging, so she can't really short rest.
Yeah.
Well, do you all want to continue? Because we can keep going up. And he'll sort of flap his chest a little bit, trying to be manly.
As I use my second wind, I will say I'm ready for another go.
Alright, so be it. I have an idea. As he approaches, or as he kill or hit the orc that Thorn had pinned against the wall, he'll go through the stairs.
Okay, you walk up the stairs.
Yes.
Okay. Walking up the stairs, you appear on the 3rd floor.
He will. I want to clarify this. He will at least attempt to stealth.
Yeah.
One second, character's stuck for some fucking reason. There we go. All right.
Oh no, what's he tickled? Is
Roll
it too big?
You're good. Roll stealth.
Alright. That is
Should we
a-
let our 10 feet tall rogue?
You leave him alone. He's my beautiful child. Let's see. His stealth is +0, so this is gonna be great.
You're not getting my funny dime.
You leave me alone.
With your 2.
That's a 2.
I'm stealthing. That's what Donovan does. His staff is just slamming against every wall. Dunk, 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 dunk. Hey guys, be stealthy. Be stealthy. Dunk, 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 dunk. As you walk up the stairs.
He says he's stealthing, but he does a paladin walk instead.
Yeah. And as Donovan walks up the stairs, what do the rest of you guys do?
I will be following behind because I said I'm ready for another go.
All right. You walk up the stairs,
Uh,
disappearing.
As I would be following behind him, I will say, like, even I could have done that better, and I'm wearing plate armor.
Doubt it.
Walking up behind Donovan, you head up the
I'm
stairs.
gonna stay down here. I'm gonna stay down here, and I need to know if I need to change or not.
Well, Kazuki's still behind you, and there is a door behind Kazuki that's left to be unexplored that you saw when you came in. Would you like to go explore that?
Does anyone have anything healable, so I don't have to change, or am I gonna have to change and heal myself?
I mean,
have
you could use your
second winds, man.
inventory if you have any potions or anything.
I have what? You think I'm rich enough for a potion? Hell no.
All right, yeah, you guys haven't been back to Lily since the Manticore incident. Right, I forgot.
I still have those gemstones in my inventory that I have to sell.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
I
I
guess
have
I'm
anything
transformed.
I could give him? I can't really
I
see.
guess I mean,
No, you don't have any healing potions currently, Kazuki.
I guess I'm transforming back.
All right. You transform back to your regular form.
You're really burning through those transformations, aren't you?
Kazuki,
Well,
you see
I mean-
the rat slowly begin to shift back into a man growing to 10 feet tall, now matching your height.
It doesn't help that I was at like 10 HP
Oh, you were bloody?
when hitting those. Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. Well, you're still at 10 HP. You're still bloody.
That's why I'm saying I had to heal.
So you shift back to your human form, and what spell do you drop on yourself?
Is anyone else hurt? I ask among the fray. Is anyone else hurt?
You look around to see everyone, but
Okay.
and Kazuki
and then
hasn't even fought yet.
Yeah, I'm still full health.
Damn, do I have no personal healing stuff? Oh fuck.
Don't you have like?
Wanna play anymore? I'm so sorry. My cat's being weird.
All right, I use a village. Oh wait, no. I use a what is it called? A Twilight Sanctuary. Around me that grant 1d6 plus 5.
Isn't that temp HP though?
Oh, is that temp HP? Oh, that is temp HP. Shit.
Well, it still helps.
I don't have any second healing spells.
What kind of cleric does not have?
What's the
healing
radius again? It's 30 foot, so it's 60 foot total. So 5, 10, 15, 20. All right.
I forgot to change him out. Okay, God.
spells?
Your Twilight
I was too big.
Your sanctuary also goes through walls, which means which means enemies now know, or at least feel your magic. So Garak, as you activate your Twilight Divinity, how much temp HP does Kazuki get?
1d6 plus 5. Oh, I guess everyone gets 1d6.
Yeah, you roll it, and then that's what everybody gets. So roll 1d6, and then you add 5 to that, and then that's how much temp HP you're giving out.
Okay, got it.
9
9.
temp HP. So everyone, or at least just Kazuki currently. Actually, no, because it does go up too, and everyone is only a floor above you. They are also so everyone gets 9 temp HP.
Oh, yeah, man.
And they lose any whatchamacallits? Any
Much obliged.
9 temp. Amazing.
All right. Oh, people here, brother. Kill, you hear. And then, Kazuki, you see a door slam open in front of you. And as the door slams open, 2 orcs come running out. And as they do, they enter initiative.
All right, Kazuki, I need you to fight this for me.
Awesome.
I need you to take damage, and then I'll heal you after.
Okay.
All right, let me roll their initiatives. Number 7, got a natural 1.
Nice.
He trips over his own foot. Number 8 gets a 7. All right. Kazuki, you are up first.
Okay.
As
I
you
don't even know what I have.
you snap your head to them, and which weapon do you pull from your bag? You have your rapier or your great axe.
Well, my rapier is used for my tiny form.
Your great axe is a martial weapon, which you need for your raging.
Yes.
Correct.
So my great axe.
You pull out from your back your great axe. You hold it in your hands, catching it up and down by the blade, looking at them in your raged form as they look at you. Oh, big bitch! Kill the big bitch!
Oh god.
What do you do?
I'm not big. I'm just tall.
See, that's what you say in your mind, but because you're raging, it comes out as, I'm not big, I'm tall! As you run towards them.
Oh, fuck!
I love.
I like it because it makes darn insecure.
So yes, as you run at them with your great axe, you take it, and I assume you bring it down? On which one, 7 or 8?
Let's do 8 because I'm closer to them.
Okay, so you attack number 8. As you bring the great axe down, you have a +7, so roll a d20 in Owlbear, and you'll add +7.
Being 10 feet tall is amazing until you have to bend over for every
14.
doorway.
14 will miss by 1. Do you have a funny dice you'd like to add? Let's just say you have at least 1 in your inventory. So you'll have to earn any more from this point out. Just we'll make sure to keep track of it in your notes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I had any in there or not.
Let's see. Does it say anything? Nah, I don't see anything in your notes, sadly. All right. So yeah, you currently have 1 funny die, so go ahead and roll a d6. Or actually, you don't have to bother rolling it because you only need a +1 to hit. So, with the funny die added, you initially your axe comes down and it hits it, like laughing, and that fuels your rage even more, and you just push down harder. You hear the steel crack as you deal. How much damage does your attack do? Let's make sure. 1d12 + 4. So roll a d12 and add 4.
7 + 4. 11.
11 damage. As the axe breaks through his metal shoulder piece, you hear the flesh ripping apart underneath your axe head as he, kill him, bro, kill her, brother. As your turn ends, or do you have a bonus action you'd like to do?
I don't know.
Oh wait, when you hit with your great axe, it activates. Oh, you can make another melee attack against a second creature within 5 feet, so you can now attack his brother as well.
Okay, awesome. Bet. I'm gonna do that then.
All right, roll to hit. Another
Bro, what the fuck?
14.
Are you fucking for real?
Sadly, pull the blade out of the first one's shoulder and you swing at the second one to attack his brother. Sadly, you do indeed miss. And that will end your cleave, and I don't think you have any bonus actions you can do. You could dash, disengage, or hide. So you could disengage and move back if you want. 1 rage used.
Yeah, it's okay.
No,
I'm not gonna worry about it.
All right, so you stay right there. All right. Yeah, you are the frontline tank, and Grok did ask for your help, so that makes sense. All right, Grok.
Also, can I still be in initiative?
Yeah. I just your
Oh. Okay, do you want me to re-roll?
Yes, reroll.
Okay. I got 15.
15. Okay, we'll go ahead and just do your turn now, and then we'll go to the orcs after you. So go ahead.
Okay. I am going to first send my spiritual weapon in, but it's not going to make it all the way in, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, it can only move 30 feet, right? 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25, 30. So it can make it to there. Okay.
And then
Followed by you.
I will. Can I still use a spell with concentration?
As long as it's not a concentration spell, yes.
Okay. Then I shoot a first level guiding bolt in.
All right, so you
Well,
have
I
to walk
step
into the
in.
room, obviously.
Yeah, I step in. It won't let me.
There we go.
I step in, shoot it, and then step out. I shoot 7.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I don't hit her on accident. $18.
18 will hit. Roll your damage.
$13, and the next attack roll is made at disadvantage.
Okay.
And I step back up.
13 damage to 7. All right. And that's radiant?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the... Did you multiply that by 2 already or no?
No, I did not.
So it's 26. That makes him bloody?
Yeah.
All right. And you step back into the room and you end your turn. All right. And that brings us to number 8. As 8 is hit with your axe, he looks at you, Kazuki, and he grabs from his waist both of his hand axes and he gets ready to attack as he takes the first hand axe and he slices at you. He rolls a... a 15 to hit.
Damn.
Your AC is exactly 15, so that does hit. All right. First one.
So annoying.
All right, second one. He rolled the second attack before damage. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Aw, bitch.
So he double damages his second attack. All right, Max, that's 2d8, and that which brings a 4d8 for the first one, and then 2 more d8, and then plus 12 plus 6. Oh my god, this is actually going to be big. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this plus 18. Oh! 28 plus 18.
46.
You done messed up now.
46, which...
If I die, I'm gonna be pissed.
9. Okay, so 46
minus 9.
So 46, so 37. She has 2 HP left.
No. She has 10 HP.
That's with the temp HP taken out.
God damn.
She has 2 HP as both of the hand axes land
What
right
the
in her
fuck?
side. One lands in the left side, one lands in the right side. You feel the blood just gush from your body, Kazuki. You cough up. You feel the blood dripping from your lips, but it just fuels your rage even more. But
Oh, Lord.
as you turn to look to the left, you see it's 2 hand axes.
I'm gonna have to take a death save, aren't I?
And with the first hand axe, he rolls a 2 and misses. With the second hand axe, he rolls a 2 and misses.
What?
As both hand axes, as you pull the hand axes out of your sides, looking at the orc in front of you, grunting in pain and rage, you turn to his brother as you see him begin his flurry of blows, and you just grab him by the wrists, holding him in place, throwing his arms to the side. Oh, you're exhausted. Your breath is weak. The blood is dripping from your nose, your lips, your sides. As he ends his turn, Grok, you begin yours.
Please help.
Yeah, I intend to.
Grok, you reroll the HP, your temp HP.
Second.
Die.
So reroll the temp HP everybody gets.
I mean, Donovan and I are out of range.
No, now you are out of range, so you have your 9 temp HP, but that's all you have. You won't get the new.
Yeah.
I mean,
But please check your messages, DM.
Oh shit, my bad.
It's okay. I have something I need to do or want to do, rather, but it's very useful and it could make this
10.
a very winnable situation for us.
10. All right. So Kazuki, you do get 10 temp HP back at the start of your turn. All right, Grok, it is your turn. What are you doing? And don't worry,
first
after
of
these
all-
2 orcs are dead, we're stopping. So Donovan, you can just let me. Orcs are dead.
First of all, I'm gonna shoot Scepter.
Okay.
That's what I named him. I named him Scepter.
Okay. So your scythe goes flying at number 7. Roll to hit.
Because it's a scythe.
Yes, I get the fuck off. You know what? Fine. Your persistence earns you the funny dice. Take it.
Yes!
I was about to
Yes!
say, like, that's just begging for a funny dice.
Hey, sometimes begging works.
You got a crack
How
at
much,
me.
how much?
Only
Beggars
because
can
of
be
the
choosers.
persistence. It was only because of the. You get it, guys. The joke's. You get it. The joke's funny. It's Scepter. Fucking. That's the only reason you earned it, because of that.
Jesus.
Okay, I got it. I got 24.
That hits.
10
10
I got
force?
13.
13 force damage. Okay. As the scythe cuts through him, it's as if it cuts through his soul. Ah! He screams out in pain, but he holds strong as he's not dead yet.
Damn it! Fuck! That's not
Yeah.
good.
You know, Kazuki, being bloody as you are, I'd recommend reckless attacking.
Do I have reckless attacking?
Yes.
How do I do that?
When you go to attack, you say you're attacking recklessly, and it gives you advantage on your attack.
It was actually a joke because they also get advantage on you.
Is there no level 2 magic missile?
I don't think so. I think magic missile's level 3.
No, magic
mean-
missile's a level. It's
But the more you cast it, the higher you upcast it, the more darts you throw.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yes,
Okay.
it's guaranteed to hit, but you only throw
spell
up to dart.
creates one more dart for each. But only
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Yeah,
lame,
but-
bro. What the
But,
fuck?
it's guaranteed to hit. That's the trade-off.
It's a lot less lame when you.
Oh!
It's also a lot less lame when you upcast it to level 9.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
when you max upcast that bitch and you fucking throw 9 undodgeable death darts at someone, it's funny.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
the only way to counter it is a shield spell,
Or counter
which I
spell.
believe is a level spell.
Counter spell.
Or
Also
counter
works.
spell, yeah. But counter spell can be sort of nullified with subtle spell if you have it.
Yes.
Well, fuck yeah, dude. I cast a level 2. Yeah, that's the only one. I cast a level 2
Magic
oh,
missile.
I just said it. Magic missile?
Yeah.
Let me-
So how many missiles is that?
4.
All right.
Well, 3 and then one that's guaranteed to hit.
No, they're all guaranteed to hit. That's just how magic missile works.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you don't roll.
I've
the
never
hit.
used magic missile.
Magic missile is you just. It's that's why it's the.
Okay.
Yep. So roll the damage.
Well, damn.
As you walk back into the room and you hold your arms up and you shoot 4 beams of magic missiles. What kind of damage?
Oh shit! I should.
Is that force?
Force. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is force.
I got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. What the fuck? What are the odds?
It is force. It's force damage. It's
the
literally
you do
one-
10 damage.
power.
I can aim them at different character. Yeah. Okay. The 1, 2, and 3, I shoot at the one on the right.
If you aim them all at 7, he'll die.
Oh yeah, then I aim them all at 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Go ahead and describe the kill.
He just gets hit by a bunch of darts.
Yeah, magic fucking arrows just erupt from your fingertips like Frieza's laser beams, and they all 4 just slam him in the chest, and it like a machine gun rounds. And he looks down and he looks up, and then he's like, "Oh shit!" And he falls back and he turns to a pile of goo as he hits the ground.
Goo? What the fuck?
Yeah, they all turn to goo. They're corrupted creatures. They turn to goo when they die.
Oh shit!
They've all been
Oh
doing
my
this.
God.
You're walking around in black sludge. All
You
right.
haven't noticed?
Okay, I look down and I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
With that ending your turn, Kazuki, you are up.
Kill him, or else you're my first revivify.
Okay, so
Take a funny
I
bag,
guess-
rock.
2
That
in
was
one
good.
video. Yeah.
That was good. That was really good.
I'm gonna use my great axe again. I'm just gonna attack recklessly, I guess, on this guy.
Get advantage on your
I would have,
attack.
I would have to say they also get advantage on you.
Well, I'm
you guys 2
the
HP.
worst.
Yeah, 2 HP. Like it fucking matters.
Yeah, like,
that's also
the
true.
worst thing that's actually gonna happen to me.
Oh, doesn't she get advantage on this?
Death save. It's okay.
Yeah.
But in
Because
return,
of
they
my-
also get advantage on her.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that was the other one. First.
all right. So you do get advantage on your attack. So go ahead and roll you roll 2d20. The higher one plus 7.
You should just crit.
17 plus 7.
With advantage, the 5 or the 7.
Exactly.
Probably the 5.
Exactly. So thank God you recklessly attack, because you do actually manage to land the hit with that 17 plus 7. You slice the axe into his shoulder. Roll a d12 plus 4.
Are you 7 plus 4 is 17. 11.
11
Again.
damage. All right. With that, you do bring him to bloody, and with your cleave, it says you have to attack another creature, but I'll let you attack the same creature because it's literally only a d12. It's really not that crazy damage. So, with your cleave, you pull the axe out of him, and in your rage, you go to hit again. Roll a second hit. This one, you can you attack recklessly multiple times in the same turn if you have multi-attack? Tharn, I need your answer on this. I don't know.
What was the question? If you can attack multiple times.
Can you use recklessly attack multiple times in a turn or only once?
It just gives you advantage on every attack until your next turn.
Okay, so yeah, so this attack is also at advantage, Kazuki. So 2d20 plus 7.
17.
That will hit just barely. D12 plus 4.
Love my life. What the fuck?
What'd you get?
That's
6.
2 damage.
So 6 damage total.
No, it's without the modifier.
Oh right, yes, because your cleave doesn't get the modifier. You only do the regular, the D12. So
God damn it.
So 12 more damage as you pull the axe out of him and you hit him again. He grunts looking at you and he laughs. Ha ha ha. Told you hit like a girl.
Don't forget you got an extra 10 HP.
All right. Would you like to use your bonus action to disengage and try to move back?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, do it.
Your bonus action disengage, and how far would you like to move back? Your full movement?
As far back as I possibly can.
Yeah, 5, 10. You fly back.
Please.
5. So hold on. You were here. Wait, you were here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. You fly all the way up to the back wall, hovering next to Garak. You guys look at each other. You guys look at the bloody orc. You're both damn near dead yourselves, but you guys can do this. As you end your turn, Kazuki, and the orc starts his turn as the orc lunges to all fours. Oh, he's grunting. He's bloody bruised as he begins to run, dredging his knuckles to the ground. He jumps, taking both hand axes. He attacks Garak.
It's only a knuckle dragger, Garak. It's fine.
First attack misses with a 2 on the roll. Second attack, 18 to hit.
Damn it.
That does hit.
All right. The second axe lands in your shoulders. The first one bounces off a bit of your armor. The second one lands and deals 1d12 plus 6. 8,
Ooh.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 10 damage is nullified by the temporary HP. You take 4.
No, oh wait, is it just 10? Oh, does it change?
Yeah, because you don't get to stack temp HP. So you lose the 9 and you take the 10. And since you have 10, you only take 4 damage to your HP.
Can only get 10
sweet,
HP from
awesome.
one source.
We're good. I'm good. I'm good then.
Yes, you can only get temp HP from one source, and you cannot stack it.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Correct, yes.
The
All
more
right.
you know.
But regardless, the temp HP saves your life as the axe lands in your shoulder, and you feel the temp HP leave your body, and you feel your worried and weathered state return. You grunt as you look up to him as he pulls the axe out, and he looks at you licking his lips, and he ends his turn, and your turn begins.
Oh shit. Man, my sight.
This is the third round of
Right.
combat, which would mean 6, 12, 18 seconds have passed. So make sure to remind me at the beginning of next session, Donovan and Tharn, you guys will have probably about a minute of stuff to do before they actually make their way upstairs. So you guys could get into combat and do multiple rounds before they get back.
How much time would you say has already passed? Because
18
my
seconds.
potion lasts for 10.
Beginning, it's probably been about no more than 10 rounds of combat, so I'd say a minute 30 tops is what you guys spent.
Oh,
so
yeah.
far in here.
Wait, you
Perfect.
You think it's been a minute?
Minute 30 tops since the very beginning of combat.
When did I? So do you think my sight's gone?
The scythe lasts for what? A minute or 10 minutes?
A minute. Oh.
Thought it lasts for 10 minutes.
The time.
Check your spells.
Would that mean let me check something? To keep
No,
it
it says up. It says up to a minute as long as I maintain concentration. Do you think the sight's gone?
I'd say yeah. As of last turn, when you used it last, that's when it would dissipate.
Just want to mention your aura of vitality, or what is it?
Also, it says
Is-
I get multi attack as a way. I wrote down that it says I get multi attack as the were creature. Do I have to be a rat to get multi attack?
You have to be in your rat form, correct?
Okay, because I wrote it down and I didn't specify.
Yes, that's multi-attack in your rat form.
Okay, then I hit him with a flail.
All right. You walk up to him. You close the gap, and you bring your flail, and you try to smack him. Roll to hit. What's the modifier?
14.
That does not hit.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's a 16. I
That
didn't know
will
it was a
hit.
9. I thought it was a 6.
That
My
will
bad.
hit.
Yeah, that's what they also.
I swear I thought that was a 6. I was like, oh well, fuck, because the die's upside down.
Yeah. All right.
Um.
Deal with your damage.
Oh shit. Where? Does that change because I'm a higher level? No. 11.
All right. As you smack him with your flail, you feel his bones break. You knock one of his arms out of socket, but he still stays standing. As you end your turn.
No, I think I got. Hold up. Give me 1 second.
Maybe let Kazuki get the final hit and kill since she wasn't here for a lot of the campaign today.
Oh, is Kazuki after me?
Right after you.
Oh yeah. Then I end it.
All right.
Yeah.
Donovan and I
thought it
aren't
was
in
him.
combat.
I was scared I was about to die.
No, it's her right after you. So
Okay, yeah, we're
you
good.
you smack him with the flail. You see his jaw, his arm dishinge. You feel the bones break, and you turn around and you look to Kazuki, and you fucking you guys look at each other. You know what's up, and Kazuki, your turn starts.
If you miss with your reckless attack, I will laugh.
I'm gonna cry if I do, okay?
I assume you zoom up to him.
Yeah.
Do you want to flank him so you get advantage without having to recklessly attack?
Or them.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
If you go behind him and attack him from behind, that counts as flanking, and you'll get advantage on your attack. Flying around him before he even has a chance to react, and as he's turning around, I assume you take your great axe.
Yes.
All right, you take your great axe. You raise it above your head, bringing it down, trying to cleave him through the middle. You hit with a 19. The axe begins to tear through his flesh. Roll the d12. $10 damage, perfectly meeting it as you cut down the center. Describe the kill, Kazuki.
So I'm just gonna take the axe and I'm gonna bring it straight down, like where the shoulder and the neck meet, and just slice that bitch.
Cutting like butter, you rip and tear through the flesh. The axe cuts all the way down. At a certain point, you're almost going to go through the one side of him, so you twist your grip and you redirect the blade, cutting like a zigzag pattern down the opposite end of his body through his hips. As his body begins to collapse in on itself, he looks at you, his eyes beginning to fade as he grunts. Stupid woman. And he collapses to the ground, turning to black goo, as you and Garak huff and grunt, looking at each other. You have succeeded in killing them both.
Can I just stomp on that goo? Like, because obviously I'm still angry. Just
Yeah.
stomp on saying that I'm not a big woman. I'm just...
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, I don't even know how to do that.
D20
Is there
and then
any way I
you do D20 plus your strength modifier, which is 3.
Okay, so...
She's raging. I think she has advantage.
Yep. Yeah.
Or
You
is it
rolled-
only on saves?
I'll give her advantage on it.
I use the help action.
That was it too. Bro!
Would you
Can I
get-
use the help action? Can I use the help action?
Yeah, I'll let you get
By
roll
joining
one more
in?
time. 2. You're stomping 2.
Okay, I jump in and I start stomping with her.
Bro, what the fuck?
What'd you
You
get?
start hitting a jig.
I fucking can't anymore.
Did you roll one more time yet?
Yeah, it was a 14.
Okay, 14. Okay, 14 plus the 3. 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. You and
You
Garak
start hitting a jig.
stomping on the ground, just disrespecting the orc's body. And as you guys beat, breaking, you feel the wood beginning to splinter underneath your stomps. You hear from underground, doosh, doosh, doosh. Something punch the ceiling from underneath the basement.
Uh-oh.
Something
Wait,
large.
Maybe we should have done this.
You hear growling underneath you. What do I smell?
Ew.
As the day
How's it
ends, and we will continue here next time. I hope all of you beautiful viewers at home have enjoyed today's session. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, tap that notification bell, punch that subscribe button, join the Orphan Guild, and make sure to leave a comment down below about your favorite part of today's episode. I've been your host, the D&D Orphan, signing off to all of you beautiful adventurers. Everybody, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
And we will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye. All right. Before we end
Grok.
today's stream, let's do pros and cons, and then we'll get out of here.
Grok, the fact that you didn't say anything when you were there, when the other corrupted orcs were noticing us with the sound, and you still stomped on the ground like a damn fool.
Okay, I had to join in. I didn't want Kazuki to like, you know,
I mean-
I
It's
didn't want anything to go wrong.
And
All right.
turning into a red, lower your int score or something.
Hey, my intelligence score is already a 2.
All right. Let's go ahead and get to pros and cons. Aries, I know you have to get going at 6, so let's go ahead and start with you. You are currently muted, by the way. They might be busy. All right. Oh, there we go.
Who? I'm sorry.
You're
Which
good.
one?
Pros and cons. You're up first since you have to get going by 6.
Alright. I have no cons. Pros. It was literally just great.
All right. I'm glad you enjoyed the little bit of combat that you get to participate in. Make sure to show up to next Saturday. Remember, 3:00 sharp.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be picking up combat. Combat will pick up right where we left off. So obviously there's more stuff to do. So show up next time and we can have a lot more fun. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out, and we will see you next time. Thank you for.
See you
See ya.
later.
All right, Garak. I know you have probably work at 6 too. So go ahead and
I actually have a question too.
go ahead.
My pro is this is fun and amazing. My con is that I'm stupid because I forgot to put healing spells in my spell book. But
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
are you guys sure you want to run it without Ivan? He's your only support.
exactly, that's why I was honestly, that was like my one thing I was like talking with Donovan about, is I was like, yeah, I don't know, man, like I might, we might die, and then, but I mean, even if we die, I can basically like bring 2 people back from the dead. So I'm like 50-50 on it. But hey, at least we made it this far. Hopefully, Ivan's here next time.
He should be.
Because
Thank you so much.
potions would be great.
Oh,
Potions
yeah.
would be great.
Yeah, your resident healer his Beyblade is needed.
Exactly.
I mean-
exactly.
I mean, you're a cleric.
I
Of
have
Twilight.
mass.
It's a
That's
battle
my thing. I
cleric.
have mass healing spells. I have spells that, if we were in a big group, would heal us basically completely.
Are you? 2 spells though.
Yeah,
That is multiple. But I
it's
would
called-
say
We only
like
have 2 of them.
spells.
It's called a battle
That's what
cleric.
I'm saying.
It's
but
also
they heal us.
it's also known as a cleric who doesn't realize he should just be a fucking paladin.
Well, I wanted to be a paladin, but we had a whole thing. A paladin is what
You
I
can
usually
switch from a
go
cleric to a
as.
paladin if you want to. That's literally just like it's literally like that's the easiest class switch to go to. You can go from a cleric to a paladin or a paladin to a cleric so easily.
I can see that.
Oh, and then I could get my lay on hands. Oh, I might do that. I love lay on hands. That's my shit, bro.
I mean, we started out with a ranger. No, was it a ranger?
No,
No,
that
he
was
is a
Echo.
fighter.
That was Echo. Echo was the ranger, and
Yeah,
Echo was
we
a
started
ranger
out-
paladin. Yeah, he was a ranger paladin.
Yeah,
Ranger
and
paladin.
that's why I wanted to be a paladin because
Yeah.
that's my strongest.
It would honestly be perfect because
class
we
to
have
go
Ivan's a cleric artificer, so he can stay the cleric and artificer, and then you can switch out to paladin as an extra fighter.
Well, I wouldn't switch. I'd probably multi-class at least until I get
Yeah,
my
that's fine too.
best things in the cleric. But definitely, I'd probably multi-class and cleric
Well,
and paladin.
you do have to remember if you leave paladin, that means you're leaving your oath and you become an oath breaker, which means if you ever want to go back to being a paladin, you have to be an.
Well,
oath
no, that's
breaker.
what I'm saying. I would stay in cleric until I get the stuff I want from being a cleric, and then I'll switch over to paladin.
Okay, I get
Is what
you
I
mean.
will probably do.
All right.
And then I'll probably just fight for the cult of the mother.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like as
Make
my,
sure
as I'll
to make
probably
sure
just-
your oath reflects that when you choose your oath for your paladin, which literally that's the whole thing with paladins. The way you become a paladin is by taking an oath, essentially. So you could it's very simple. So yep. All right, just make sure
I
to
fight
check
for the
that.
mother. I give money to the mother. That's probably what I'll just end up doing. Is probably just be something like that.
We have to check because there are oaths. The oaths are your subclasses as a paladin.
Well,
so.
yeah, but I add to that because I feel like if
Yeah,
I go against
there's definitely
it,
some
then it
you
would
could
be
choose.
kinda,
Yeah.
It would be kind of weird to go against that, considering I'm already like in it, you know.
Yeah. Like you wouldn't be able to take an oath that goes against night creatures because you're a night creature.
Exactly, because then it would just be like, wait, what?
All right, King, you
But yeah,
are up
that's it.
next. Please give us your pros and cons. And Garak, if you have to get going, have a lovely day, and we will see you
Have a
next
good
Saturday.
one.
See ya.
Wait, shouldn't Thorn go next? Because isn't it pretty late for you, Paul?
I don't mind. I'm scheduled to game some with a friend.
You can go next if you want. I gotta organize my thoughts.
Okay, Thorn, go ahead.
That's
you
fine.
can go next, buddy.
Yeah, pros. Well, I enjoyed the overall session. Actually, it was just shenanigans overall, and some forgotten stuff that made it funnier as well. Cons, not really any. It was a slight pity that I couldn't respond because they were speaking Orcish, but I mean they are corrupted orcs, so
Yeah,
Uh,
only the captains know common.
yeah. So that was a slight slight con, I would say then.
All right,
But yeah, that's it.
perfect. As
I mean,
always, man.
it's part of the story, so I don't mind. But
yeah, no, of course, no.
Oops.
As always, I'm super happy to have you come out. Thank you for coming. Thank you for enjoying the session, for putting in the effort and everything. And we'll see you next time, next Saturday. King,
yeah.
go ahead
See
and
ya.
cap us off with the last pros and cons. King,
He's still gathering his thoughts.
I know, I'm good. So overall, good session. I do actually have a couple of things actually though. As for cons, my main con is, come on, man, King versus Master. That's close enough. I'd even argue that Master is deeper than the king because master signifies a deeper dedication.
You gotta
But-
think. So like if you were to like actually back in the day to walk up to a king and call him a lord, if he's a ruthless king, he can decapitate you over that. You called him by the wrong title. So calling a king a master, while it's not
Well, yeah.
inherently disrespectful, it's like not referring to your general as your general, or your private as a private, or your commander as your commander. It's you call it by the specific title, especially if you're claiming to be a part of the forces. It's like, if you were to walk into the French military and be like, "Where's my captain?" trying to be a spy, but they don't even use the word captain for that role. You know what I mean? Like they look at you like, "Captain, that's who you're looking for? You're obviously a spy."
Yes, I hear you on that. I would argue, however, they are freshly corrupted. They are only corrupted level 1.
Oh no, these ones are stronger than the ones you encountered before. Much stronger.
No, I'm talking about the party. The party is only corrupted level 1. They're like brand new to the military, so they wouldn't understand the
Yeah. But like the corrupted king, if he corrupted someone and then told them, "I am your corrupted king," and they responded with, "Yes, master," he would kill them. He would get rid of them instantly. They would be gone. They wouldn't be his forces.
Well, that just seems like he'd be down a lot of forces.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a ruthless leader who kills your soldiers.
But also beyond that, I don't know. In terms of pros, I know you probably want to talk about my usage of charismatic orb to do massive
I don't
damage.
actually care. It's fine.
No, we can talk about it because trust me, it gets stupid. I've done research on this class and build. It gets stupid. Hey now, what are you gonna get me for limiting it? Exactly. Talk about it. That's why we need to talk about it. But beyond that, I don't know. Beyond that little conniption of the miscommunication due to synonyms and stupidity, I'm just honestly gonna blame it on the orcs being orcs and being stupid. Which seems to be a running gag due to what happened last time. What happened last time, it seems to be a running gag. As for pros, pros are pretty solid. I mean, as I've said before, we had the surprise return mid-game of Kazuki, so we have a Hulk. Now, said Hulk is currently down to about 2 HP, but we have a Hulk. So, what else? Let's see. I don't know, I enjoyed a lot of it. A lot of just being able to go in and mix up the orcs, even with the limited number of the party that employed. I do also want to talk to you off stream though, if you have a bit of time, not too long, but I just want to clarify some stuff off stream.
I
Maybe like 5 minutes, if that.
Yeah, I might have time.
Okay.
All right. Well, if that's the end of pros and cons, we can go ahead and end the stream now, and then we can honestly probably just because I do have to go, so we can probably bang that out really quick. So, all right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll.